Hello everybody! Welcome back. I know we were just streaming yesterday, but I felt like it was time to do a little late night stream for us today too. So we're gonna jump into some Noita tonight, and if we're lucky, if we can get a good run going here, we're gonna go do some shenanigans with some fungus. And I think that'll be fun, because I'm very curious about some things I've found in recent runs and don't know what to do yet. So, we'll see. Hey Kristen, thanks for streaming when my needed distractions came at the perfect time. Well, I'm glad to be here for you. Let's jump into this. It's probably going to take us a couple of tries to get a good run going, so we might as well start now. We've also got the voting turned on, so feel free to vote on effects if you so choose, otherwise random choice will take its course. I've been doing some very interesting runs of this recently off-stream, where we've managed to do some real shenanigans. So I don't know if we're going to manage to reproduce any of that here, but hopefully we'll be able to make at least something fun happen. We're starting off with a lot of enemies right near the entry gate, which is a bit of a pain, because our starting wands are not very good. Now there is another wand right below us, so that could give us a little bit more to work with. Early on here, we're not looking for too much specifically. Oh, it's in a trap room. Really, what we're looking for is any more damaging spell, because this starting Spark Bolt is very quickly going to be outclassed, to the point where it's almost kind of not good already. I'm stuck under nothing though, which is very annoying. Let me out, game. Thank you. So let's pop this exploding barrel and go down through here. Something just triggered that effect. So it looks like an enemy must have tried to pick up the wand in that little treasure room. Because you can see everything in there is gone now. Hey, max health plus. Not bad, thank you. So yeah, someone triggered a trap in here. And they gave us a very good wand as a result. Okay. This is much more powerful than the wand we were just using. So that is a very nice start. It still has a couple of weaknesses, like it is not going to last forever as a good wand. It is still very limited by what it's going to be good at fighting. But in the early stages, we actually have a decent weapon now. So that is going to be something we are going to take advantage of. Try and get the most out of it while we have it. Always nice to start off with at least something decent here. If we can get a nice digging tool early on, that would also be good. Magic missile's not bad. It is certainly a functional digging tool, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a good one. If we can get a luminous drill, or a regular drill, or a black hole wand, anything like that would be very handy. What is this? That's more dynamite, we can leave that behind. But we won't be too greedy. We're already off to a good start. Now we're just looking for money and anything else that we might deem useful on the way. A nice utility wand, something else we can put stuff in later, or a couple of handy spells for us to consider using. Would all be nice finds. Mostly though, it's the gold that we want. I think I picked up that dynamite wand again. Wonder if he'll live long enough to actually use it, or to blow himself up before we get back over there. You can never tell with those Hisi. They are often just going to point it at the nearest enemy, regardless of where it is. That is not good. It doesn't cost us anything to go get it, really, because we can just run out of that room, but I'm not going to use it, so I'm not going to take it. My favorite dig spell is a wand that I made recently. I made a wand off-stream recently that was... it fired a black hole with 4 orbiting black holes around it. That was a very good digging spell, because I also had a spell in it that made it infinite cast. So I could cast as many 5 black hole little formations as I wanted. And needless to say, I fired a lot of black holes in that run. So, that is easily my favorite. I think Luminous Drill has the potential to be really fun to use if you get anything that extends its path. because normally it's very short and it's hard to do anything with the luminous drill, but if you get like a path extension modifier on it, it basically just turns into a murder laser. You can fire across long distances and kill everything you encounter with it. So there are some cool opportunities that can come up depending on what you actually have the opportunity to do with your drill components. Okay, that's shooting lava everywhere. Those potions did cause some trouble. Unfortunately, they all broke. So the things that I would have liked to grab here, the pheromone and the ambrosia, both spilled all over the floor. Toxic sludge is toxic sludge is down the bottom intact, but I don't think we're gonna want to go get it. Potion rain is always a little tricky to get anything out of because they're so likely to have destroyed themselves by the time you get close. This guy is about to detonate this whole area if he touches that wand. I wonder if he's gonna do it. Will you go pick that up, friend? Nope. There it goes! Filled the whole area with acid. What a rude guy. Just to get some eggs that don't do anything. We have a water potion in here, but I already have one of those, and it looks like there's Flummuxium that destroyed in there, so probably not worth going in for. I think at this point, we're probably just going to try and grab a little bit more gold and roll out of here. As it stands right now, we don't want to die trying to just be greedy, but having at least 400 gold does help you be able to buy stuff in the first shop, depending on what's in there. So I think at this point, we're probably ready to roll on. Let's go check that last wand option here, because it looks like it could be another fast-firing wand based on the effect of it. These super fast ones are always this gold bar with a little circle in the middle. What is this? It is another identical wand. Well, we could take it. I don't see any real reason not to. It is literally the exact same stats as the one that we've already got. Sure. Why not? It won't be quite as fast firing because this spell actually adds a cast delay, whereas this one removes one. But we might be able to make some combo of those two together to make something funny. Let's get back into the Holy Mountain here and see what we can do with this stuff. Got some bombs, don't really need those. Some drills, don't really need those either. This is actually a pretty good non-shuffle wand, though. It's got pretty low recharge time. The cast delay is a little high. These are a little high. But it's got a ton of capacity, which means you can do some fun stuff with it. There's a bunch of chainsaws in there. I might have to buy that just to get a couple of chainsaws. The rest of these are fine, but those chainsaws would be helpful. In here, what do we have? We have stronger hearts. Well, I'm going to take that, because finding stronger hearts at the start of the run can add up to a lot of health later. So, we're going to grab that and hopefully turn this into a good one. Now, let's come back over here and grab this wand. I don't know if I'm actually going to keep anything that's in it. We don't want fire trail, but I do want these chainsaws. Hey, friendly shield, nice. I don't need this many chainsaws, mind you, but I'm just going to hold on to all of them for now. What I should have done is taken the firebolt out of this one, and since we aren't using that one anyway, I can just put the firebolts in here. Now we have two different ones. We can easily swap out both of these and either one of these, depending on what we want to actually keep. Now in here, if we put a chainsaw in, it won't quite make it instant cast, but it'll be very fast. It's about the same, really, isn't it? Yeah, it's about the same. I guess at this point, the recharge time is the problem, and putting this in there reduces the recharge time, but it still takes 5 frames to cast them all individually anyway, so it slows things down a little bit. We can deal with that later. Meanwhile, on this one, it has the same problem. Now it's cast delay that is the problem, not recharge time, so it's still going to be basically the same, even with a chainsaw. When we start getting multicasts, these chainsaws are going to start breaking things. So, for now, we don't have that many options, but we have a short-range wand and a long-range wand. So that'll work. Let's keep rolling. There's some gold right off the bat. Nice. Hard to say no to some free loot right away. What is this? It's an egg. Okay, well, I'm going to ignore the egg. The summoned monsters you can get from eggs often wind up... Wow, that thing is really wheeling! The summoned monsters you get from eggs can often cause more problems than otherwise if they just so happen to catch on fire and run into you, or drop toxic sludge when they attack. So, they can be helpful, but they can also cause more trouble than they're worth. So generally, we don't want those egg friends if we don't need them. We got lots to explore here, though. Oh, hello. Thankfully, our close-range Gatling gun here is pretty good for these melee enemies. One of the things we're definitely looking for now, though, is max life increases, because we have an upgrade that makes them more powerful, so anything we do find will be even better than normal. So the incentive to go and hunt them down is higher. If we don't find any, then our first perk doesn't do us a whole lot of good. But if we find some, we will be rolling in life early on, which is pretty sweet. Don't think there's actually anything in there, so purifying that water doesn't really do us any good. Just kind of did it out of habit. That's fine, though. We got plenty more of this area to explore. Whoop, ouch. We can move faster for a time. Nice. We are taking a lot of fire damage, though, which we don't love. Fire does hurt quite a lot. That's a mimic. If you see a chest that is floating or has a stain on it, then you know it is a mimic. 100% of the time. Grab some of this gold out of the floor here, and then we'll go back up left and see if we can not get burned to death going through this area. We have lots of fireflies. Ow. Ow. Normally, I'm better at not getting shot by them, but this guy just hit me for 45 damage by himself, which is incredibly poor on my part. There's probably not even anything good over here, but I just wanted to go take a peek at this corner so we could make sure we knew what was there. And apparently all there was pain for me, so that was a bad life choice. That's fine, we'll make our way back west, because we know west has some interesting things. That's usually where the interesting wands are first available. So, if we take a look over there, I'm sure we'll find something worth the trouble. Of course, we're already right at the bottom of the world, so we have to be a little careful we don't fall into the exit portals if we don't want to leave yet. This is a wand design here that I see very rarely, but I've seen now in like 2 or 3 runs in a row, which makes me wonder if they've changed the way the wand shapes generate. Don't remember seeing that one prior to now, but now here it is again. I'm setting myself on fire a lot. That is actually a very useful wand to have that gives us a teleport bolt and a triple scatter spell and a light. We like all of the things that are in that one. And it is a no-shuffle wand that can probably be manipulated to be quite good. So, we might be making use of that sooner than expected. I still would like to be able to get some way to actually capitalize on our stronger hearts, but for now, the important thing is just not dying. So we'll take a couple little pauses here as we explore, and then probably dip out of this place before we go too much into the fungal cavern. We do need fungus, but we don't have to get it all right now, is the important thing. What we need to be is alive in order to actually make the run turn into one, which will give us the opportunity to go explore the crazy things we want to do later. To know our limits in this case. And currently, we're not quite at the point where we're likely to die in one shot, but we are getting close. So we're not going into the fungal cavern with this for sure, because that is where bad things happen quickly. One bad teleport hit can cause all manner of trouble. Ah! That chest did not want to play nice with gravity landing on us, but the extra gold is definitely nice. What else have we got going on around here? These lakes sometimes have nice things in them, so it's always tantalizing to go check them, but this one was not so cooperative. Alright, we are about the point now where we need to leave. What was in that wand? Nothing important. I think it's about high time we got out of here before anything worse happens to us. So let's dip and get down to the Holy Mountain. There we go. Alright, well, not the most profitable for what we were trying to do there, but we still found a couple of really good pieces, and the shop here has a couple more. So that's excellent. We take the light out, we take the triple cast out. So, which of these is more easily manipulated? Probably this one. The max mana on it's not very good, but it is a pretty solid wand base otherwise. The mana is going to be a problem for us, though. The mana charge speed is not that great. If we take these out real fast, we could do something like this already. What is it? 3 of these? This takes it down to recharge time of 17, yeah. So we do like 2 of these and 1 of these, and this should basically fire incredibly fast. Yeah. So it'll shoot super fast! We just don't actually have enough mana to run it. This one isn't actually necessary right now either, I can take that out. I'll need it if I get like a add mana. That'll make it actually sustainable. But if we just want to shoot fast, we have a way to do that already with a wand like this. The only problem is just that it's going to be a little bit unreliable. Whereas this wand above is still going to be just as good as it was before. Now, from here, we're going to want to probably grab a reduced recharge time, and a damage plus, and a triple spell, and that's probably all I want to buy out of that set right now. Because with this, we could add more things into this wand to make it burn our mana even faster, like this. Exactly, Eisenhonig, it's the sneeze gun. It goes, bah! And all of our mana is gone. So, not a great thing for us to have actually in use right now, but it's got potential. It's got potential. I think what we want to do with this is actually take all 3 of these other ones out and put the damage up instead. Now it doesn't shoot quite as wildly, but every shot is more... Okay, I gotta stop shooting. Every shot is more damaging. So it'll make this a little bit more useful as a weapon. And it makes it kind of comparable to having the previous spot we had filled there. So now we still have a ranged option, and we have a blasting option if we need to really punch through something quickly. What do we have over here? Gases near ignite automatically, low recoil, and Revenge Tentacle. Well, low recoil really makes our spells fly slower. So I guess I'm just going to take Gas Fire. I'm not a huge fan of this one. Nah, we'll do a reroll. It's fine. We're not trying to break the game right now. Ooh, All-Seeing Eye is very good for this. Because, while we aren't trying to break the fabric of the universe, what that will let us do is find more of those hearts we wanted. Because previously, we didn't know where they were, which made it really hard to pick them up. Now we can see them through the walls. We should have a decent shot at finding them. Alright. Gotta be a little careful with our sneeze cannon. Because it really is a pretty good cannon now. The only problem with it is that if we miss, we have to be ready to change weapons so we can keep shooting. Gotta break the source of the smoke. One of the weird things about these frozen gas plumes that you can get is they just spawn out of nowhere forever. So if you want to stop them, you have to destroy the ground that's producing the freezing gas, even though it doesn't actually have a source that makes sense. Okay, let's just dodge some bullets here. Ah, almost. Gotta get away from this, though! Ah! Okay. Not our smoothest maneuver. But we lived through it, right? It's fine. Any particular goals? Yes! Our goal this time is to go on a fungus adventure. Our first goal is get powerful enough to go anywhere we want to go. And then we have a fungus structure we want to go see. And I think we're going to go try and bring fungus to a bunch of different fungus altars that I've found. I know where 4 of them are. So, if possible, I want to try and bring some fungus to all 4 of them and see if anything happens. So, we're going to see what happens and if we can make that happen. But we'll need to actually get strong enough to get there before we can start messing around with it. So that's why this stream is called the Fungus World Tour. Because if everything goes according to plan, we will be going on the Fungus World Tour. Now, I don't know if I can get in here with the explosive I've got. No, because this is metal. We do have to be careful also, because these guys are speedy now. We can get in from the bottom, presumably. We'll just have to be careful we don't get ambushed while we're trying to do it. Also, there are lots of lightning friends here, and we we don't want to deal with them either. Apparently they don't want to deal with us. They'd rather blow themselves up with their own lightning than deal with us, which seems to me a little excessive, but like, you know, I get it. Alright, are we in the clear down here? It would be really nice. Well, acid actually might do the trick. This is a little unorthodox method of getting into the room over here. We can probably burn our way in with acid. Doesn't take that much to destroy the metal layer. Ooh, what is this? Specifically, it is coal, which I don't care that much about. But I do want a pouch. Oh! Don't die, don't take damage, and don't destroy the coal pouch. We gotta get in past these fumes. Give me the pouch. Thank you. Okay. So, the coal pouch doesn't matter at all. We're gonna dump all the coal out of it. But if we want to go on a Fungus World Tour, we're gonna need something to hold fungus in. So, a pouch or 2 will make a big difference to the viability of this run if we want to actually do the cool thing about it. Now, what is this wand? That is an even faster version of the fast wand we've already got. This is a 10-7, that's a 7-5. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of these. That might be a unique wand shape to my eyes. It has another triple scatter, which is not my favorite way of getting triple spells, but it is pretty useful, so I might take that one in place of the magic missile even. I'm a little hesitant to destroy this, because it has our 3 spark bolts in it, which is our only decent long-range weapon. These are not really long-range, so I'm going to swap it out for this, but it's not a great choice. But yeah, this thing shoots fast. Igniting gases will automatically burn up any gas that it touches, including freezing gas, yes. It does have a fairly high chance of setting you on fire with the burning gas if it moves through you while it's burning, but it does destroy it. So at least it won't do ice damage to you on contact. It has a slightly higher chance of burning up before you touch it. There are lots of dead people over here, but I'll take that gold, thank you very much. There's also some interesting bits down there, but we'll have to be careful heading over that way. Let's just have him blow that up for us. I'm a little far to use the sneeze wand. There we go. It worked out, we're fine here. He see rain, uh-oh. Even just the Hisi that are already here are a problem. We are not quite powerful enough to deal with a lot of enemies right now. We might be able to get powerful enough, but right now we are still in the danger zone. Alright. Well, there goes most of our health. So, let's see how we can make it through the rest of this floor. That guy's still alive, because he's tough. There's another one of these. Okay, we might be able to do something with this. Please stop healing him, though. I need that one to die. Thank you. Okay. So here's a trick. We shoot him once, and then we stand here. Come on, over this way. Up. Come on, you two. Follow me to a point where I can actually get healed by you, please. Over this way. Come on. Okay. One shot for you, one shot for you. Please stop standing inside each other. It's very rude. I'm just trying to heal. They are so determined to stand inside each other now. There we go. That's the healing we need. Okay, now we're back up to full. I'm just gonna kill these guys because they're gonna die anyway. Might as well be by my hand. There's a wand over there, but we're unlikely to be able to get over to it any reasonable way since we threw away our only way of digging. But that's fine. As long as we don't die in any one burst, we can usually figure some way to go forwards. Alright, let's take a little look-see around here. See what other interesting bits and pieces there might be. We still haven't found any other health ups, which is very annoying. I invested specifically in health ups, and the game is like, nah, it's cool, you don't need any of those. What is this? That's a two-way split. I think I'm gonna leave that on the floor. Looks like there was some damage happening in here, because this wand was probably on the ceiling once upon a time. Why am I not removing the toxins? There we go. Might have just been that one, but nope, I can see the arrows coming. We know that. Whoa! Okay, well, all of our cover's gone. That's not good for us right now. We were trying to hide from people behind that stuff. It's fine. They do still know where we are, so I'm just gonna have to wait until they get a little closer. Give them the old pop pop. Because this one's our teleport wand, right? Yeah, so if I need to make a run for it, we do have a teleport option as well. It's such a bad time to be running out of juice! There we go. Okay, we made it to the top again. Now that we have the high ground, it is much easier to blow these people up, or at least knock them down so they're unlikely to hit us. The high ground advantage, baby! Now this one we can also drop directly onto and just take him out like that. There was an explosive barrel right there, so that was almost a bad idea. But we made it work. Yeah, that's the same one we saw before. Okay. We know there's a lightning guy over here. He's just letting us murder him though, which is kind of weird. I mean, I'll take it, right? But like, kind of weird. Oh no, there's a ghost over there. Ghosts are always a little scary, because they have a wand that we had. But it doesn't look like it's a very good one. It's a fast-firing acid ball, but not one of the crazy wands I've had in some of my runs. I had a run earlier this week that was looking like it was going to be pretty cool, but one of the first enemies that I ran into in, like, the first area or two was one of these ghosts that had a wand that instant cast, like, super exploding shenanigans. So I ran into the room with it and just instantly evaporated. It was one of her endgame super wands. I was not prepared. Alright. Let's... Hey, a heart! That's what we wanted. More hearts would be nice, but I'll take at least one. So 1 heart gave us like 70 extra health, something like that. I don't know exactly how much it gave us, but more than normal. And that is pretty nice. We're gonna try and stay away from that ghost, because it is bad news for us right now. And we don't need to be putting ourselves in that kind of trouble. Whew, another max health plus, wow. Chat is being very generous at this point in the run. I'm sure the shenanigans will come later once I have a false sense of security. Got a healing bolt and a couple other bits and pieces in here. I don't know if I actually want to buy any of that. Healing bolts can be useful, but I'm not very good at using them. Anything that heals you usually has potential, but you have to know how to actually take advantage of that potential for it to be something that's going to be worth picking up. Oh, gotta avoid the turret. I don't know if I've ever seen that turret shoot the little grenade that it just shot. I don't know if I've ever seen it do that. It just fired a little orb at the rat. You don't play Noita, so you want the runs to do well so you can see stuff? Well, I mean, that's fair, but you're not the only person in chat, so if people are voting against you, you might get outvoted. Alright. We're not getting any of the nice potions, which is a bit of a challenge, because potions can make a big difference for our survivability in some areas. And we're still missing a couple of key components of a good wand to be able to really make some shenaniganry happen. But we've got a couple of pieces at least. Okay, let's not get overrun by Hisi here. Let's just back off a little bit. We could probably long range most of these guys down, but they have remarkably good aim. And or I am very good at getting shot by them. Because realistically, what we need right now to make this firepower-wise be a very good-looking run is any way of getting add mana. If we can get an add mana, then we are probably set for firepower. If we don't get an add mana, we're gonna be stuck in the, like, sneezy damage zone, where we can blast damage quickly, but that's kinda all we can do, is do one little burst and then have to recharge, which makes doing any kind of protracted fight or fight against a bigger enemy really difficult to finish. So, we'll take a quick look around here. I have a little bit of money. Do I want to buy this? No, I think I'd rather save the money for wands in the Holy Mountain. They really make a big difference if the wands in there have things that you need in them. Potions? I mean, what? There's a lot of potions. That's a potion of fire. That's an ambrosia potion. We like this. It's in unstable teleportation, though. Come on. Oh, that's what I didn't want. Okay, we're good. We're good. Pick up the ambrosia. Nice. Hey, Ginger, happy birthday! I hope you've been having a grand old birthday today. It's nice to see you coming by here, although I would have thought you had other events going on with family and whatnot. But you're definitely welcome to spend some time here if you'd like to. What do we got going on? We've got unstable teleportation over there, concentrated mana in the middle. I think... Oh, I filled up snow in here. Family celebrating on Sunday. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do it on the weekend. I was debating picking up some unstable teleportation, because that can open up a couple of... What happened in here? I mean, obviously we know what happened in here. We just got some fun juices. As we've described it previously, this is our layer cake of goo. Are any of these hazardous to my health? No. Alright, here's what we're gonna go do. Oh. Something happened over there. Let's go pour this acid potion out over a large area. Try not to destroy too much of the holy mountain in the process. No, not dirt. Acid. There we go. I gotta still dump more of this. This is the type of concoction that birthed the first illithid. Yeah, I mean... It doesn't seem like it's good juice, right? Never know, though. Could be real tasty. Alright, so we're just gonna scoop over here. Oh, it's flattened out the shape a little bit. That's gonna make this a little harder. I think I can still stand here, though, and just fill up our potion with hastium. Hastium, oil, and levitation. Okay, well, pour out a little bit of that. Now it is just hastium. Nice. And then we just drop back in here and fill it up a little more. 100% hastium and levitation. You know what? I'll take that. So that gives us an ability to go fast, which is going to be useful because we're going to be traveling the overworld later. So having some speed ups will be very useful. Alright, what do we have in here? No wands, which is a little sad. Hold on a second, did we just get a health regeneration and then another health regeneration from the chat? No, we got water trail from the chat. Okay, we're good. None of these are really that impressive. Grabbing another triple cast might be useful for later, but we kind of don't have enough space to need 3 of them. We've already got a bunch going on with what we have already. The only thing I can really think I might want here is the critical plus, because that can be a nice damage boost later. I think in this wand, I'm just going to dump these teleport bolts, because I only need 1. Well, I'll keep 1. In this wand, we could probably put our long-ranged option, just to make them a little bit faster. It's not going to make much of a difference, but it's still a slightly better wand. 1 extra slot, more mana recharge. Almost the same, but still just a little faster. We could actually make... No, it's non-shuffle. It is yes shuffle, rather, so that's not going to be super viable to change. Okay, let's grab the critical plus, then. I want to open up a slot or 2 in case we find a spell in the next area. So I'm going to dump a couple of these chainsaws, because I don't need 6 of them. I think 4 is probably plenty. And we'll go take a look over here. I have seen the mixing mechanics, but I didn't really spend too much time looking at them. I figured I would wait until they were... Oh, Wand Experimenter's real nice. Until they were actually in the game before I worry too much about exactly what I need to think about for them, so... All I saw was that they caused immediate chaos. It was like potions can cause their mixing interactions inside bottles. Something like that. Anyway, TLDR, I have seen of them. I have not done a lot of research into what exactly they do, and it seemed like it was... Oh, hey, actually, I was about to say, oh no, a Mysterious Darkness. One of my least favorite random biome effects. But actually, it's... Okay, a Mysterious Darkness. I have All-Seeing Eye, so it doesn't do anything. Woo! Everything down here is exploding. Let's go pick up the loot. while we can. Alright. Okay. Everything is exploding, as mentioned. Everything will continue to explode if I go down there with that minigun able to shoot me. So let's go back up and go the other way, because there was a wand over there, and that might be what we need. The real problem right now is just our actual firepower is kind of pants. We need something that can either consistently make our rapid-fire shots hit, or something that'll actually do damage if we only fire one or two of them. That's also a really interesting wand base. That's probably better than this one. It still needs 2 chainsaws to reduce the recharge time to 0, but it's got way better mana capacity, the same amount of space, it's just a better wand. I'm gonna swap it in for this one for now. If we fire it right now, it has some problems for us, in that it also still has that lightning trail, the electric arc, which is going to make it very scary to fire in any kind of close quarters. As you can see, it lightnings the world every time it hits something, and that's a little dangerous for our health. It doesn't actually do that much damage, but it does make big lightning explosions. So, probably not good to actually use it right now, but we'll hold on to it for later. That is an ominously glowing wand right there. Some real dark energy shining off that thing. Alright, what are you? Always casts Circle of Unstable Metamorphosis. Yep. We're not touching that one, baby! I do not want that on an always cast. I don't really want that on an ever cast. There's a chest over there. We do have some problems coming our way this way, though. Because again, these robots have a little too much health for one sneeze of mana to be enough to kill them. And I forgot to fill my water flask back in the previous area, which is a little bit of a health hazard. Because we are running out of viable water to put flyers out with. That is not a thing you want to have happen. There is a little house over here, though, so that's fun. That's a dangerous wand, though, as a result, because it was in the little house. Oh boy, we have lots of fun friends coming to cause us problems. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. We do not want him firing that more than once. I'm just gonna stay away from those for a minute. Because I can't go back over that direction now without getting annihilated when the first enemy shows up and decides to shoot in there. I want to blow them up, but I'm gonna die. Okay, he's dead. No, 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 stop making more of those. This is gonna be so bad when it breaks. Jeez. Okay. It is a pretty interesting wand, but the yes shuffle just means it's not really viable. Unfortunately, going up isn't really viable either. Because any of these shotgun guys that fires once is just going to explode the entire top floor there. Now, we can kind of drill with this, because it has a chainsaw on the end, and snow and ice are pretty malleable, so even though this is not a good drilling wand, we can kind of make do on tiny little gaps like this one, just to see what's in the chest. Gotta open up a little more so I can get through, though, game. Hey! A bonus heart. That is the good stuff. That makes it worthwhile. Unfortunately, this is a dead end. I gotta go up near the death crates. Here, this might do the trick. Come on, little exploding lightnings, do what I want you to. You are very scary. I can't quite get them to hit that crate. There we go, there we go. Now that one is lit, this whole area is about to explode, and then we'll be able to get out of here. He's realized. Like, oh, maybe it's safe again. I'll go back in and take. Nope. Well, we killed the big guy. Right? Problem solved. As intended. Amazing. Those crate wands can be such a hazard in tight spaces like this one. Ooh, that's a railgun over there. We don't even mess with that. Looks like we're going back over to the right because there's not a whole lot of options for us on the left-hand side here. And this is a scary place. Everything in here is full of bombs. Who designed this place? Obviously not very OSHA compliant. Okay. Thankfully, against little General Hisi, our sneeze gun is perfect. Anything bigger, it is not a great choice, but for what we're facing, it'll get the job done. Okay. What we're really looking for here is just an add mana, really. Or a more heavy weapon that we can build a wand around until we find a way to make our rapid-fire one viable. There's a couple different things we could do to make a fun, heavy punch wand. Uh-oh. But, oh, there's a nice little heal, nice. But, we don't have any of those components either. So, we're gonna be looking around for a little bit, I think. We're probably not gonna spend too much more time in the Hisi base, but we did just get a nice big heal. So it might be worth running around and seeing if we can find anything else on the east side before we leave, just because we've got the health to spare and we're right at the bottom if we decide we need to bail anyway. It's not the safest plan, but it's also not as bad as some other plans could be for us here. Alright, we got a friendly enemy teleporter. That's quite scary, actually, with a railgun right there. I'm not really good at dealing with this, and if he teleports one on top of us, it's going to hit us for a jillion damage. And it is the closest enemy. Thankfully, we were able to brute force him down, so we never got the chance to fire. Alright. Oh, I should not have done that. Let's just stay away from wherever that propane tank decides to exist. There we go. But yeah, hopefully you're all looking forward to the weekend here. We now have some nice things planned. That was a pot of lava that we just dropped a poor unfortunate soul onto. He did not have long to regret his life choices. Alright. Got a bit more gold going for us, so that's something. Not a whole lot else to be gleaned so far over here, though. Just more enemies we don't really want to mess with. It's not like they're particularly dangerous, it's just like, what is the benefit to us of coming and messing with them? Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna get out of here before we do anything that we regret. There are lots of enemies and not a lot of nice things for us to find, so that sounds like a good reason for me to cut and run. We'll hop over these for a second, we'll come back for them after. Missiles, firebombs, shotguns, and firebolts. Sourdough is on hour 6 of its first proof, looks like dough. Hopefully it's rocking for the weekend. Yeah, you got that baking and D&D combo coming up, right? Hopefully that turns out to be a lot of fun. I don't really like any of these, but I don't take projectile duplication. Just makes our attacks a little bit more powerful. We're also a little bit more vulnerable to projectiles, which is not good, but we don't got a whole lot of choice here. So what we are going to do is swap over our wand into this one, because it's just better. So chuck that away, because I don't want that. Large spitter bolts we might keep, and the dual casts might be nice instead of the triple scatter that we have there right now. Let's, doing nothing else, just putting this in here. How does this work for us? Because if we pop this one into the top spot... See how much better that is? It's still not great, because we still have to wait a while for the mana to come back, but just having that extra mana charge speed at triple the rate makes such a big difference. So we could put other things in here, but anything that we do put in here is going to really siphon the life out of our wand even faster, so... Take a couple of these bits and pieces with us, but this leaves us with a couple of slots open in case we find anything we want to bring with us. And we'll go from there. L-Mop Prep is at a 5 out of 10. Lost Mines of Phandelver? I'm going to assume. If we take this into this position, and then add this here... Is that better? It looks about the same, but a little bit less spready to me, as opposed to this version. They're kind of the same. This one costs no mana, and this one costs 1 mana, though, so technically, this is actually cheaper. Weird though that is. I could even put a second one in here. If you wanted to set the recast delay all the way down, the recharge time rather, all the way down to nothing. But I think right now I'd rather just leave that alone. I don't know what that dingle explosion was, but I'm just gonna hope it was nothing serious and to move on with our day. Yeah. We have a bunch of other missile wands and things here, but I don't think any of them are gonna be special enough to be worth taking. So let's just roll onwards and see what else we can find. As it stands right now, this is a decent wand base, so I guess I'll put nothing in there. It doesn't do anything better for us for the other ones slots we've got, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Alright. Take a little sip here while I get the chance. You know what I forgot to do, though? Same thing I forgot to do the last time. I forgot to heal, and I forgot to refill our water. So we are in the danger zone again, because I keep forgetting to do the things that I say I'm going to definitely go back for. That is a problem that I seem to only have when I'm streaming. Hey, there's a health up right there. That would be nice. Can I get over to that? Let me in! For whatever reason, when I'm streaming, I do a really good job of saying I'm going to go back for stuff and then not doing it. When I guess the process of having to talk through all my decisions just makes me much more prone to forgetting what I'm doing. Get me through here! Well, we're temporarily immortal. That should help in the meantime to go back in there and get our stuff. The only problem is, this is one thing I'm also bad at, is the teleport back in. Thankfully, it worked this time. Alright, let's refill our water and grab the health. Nice. Now we have a full water jug in case we need it again. And let's get out of here without breaking anything. Okay. Time to break some things. Namely, these guys. Unfortunately, all the gold got launched off the cliff, but that's okay. We're doing fine for gold right now, as it stands, at least. Gold does very quickly become an expensive problem, but... Oh, that's some twitchy friends! We don't like them. I was focusing on the worm, I didn't notice the twitching guys right next to it. I don't want to go in that hole if that worm is right here, because if it dives at us, we're not going to have a way to get out of the way in time. Hello. You've made a terrible life choice, but thank you for doing so. I guess there's no other enemies nearby. That guy's attack doesn't actually do anything if there's nothing in range that he can summon. Alright. We're almost getting a run together here. We're not quite there yet, but we're almost there. If we can get a little more punch and a good digging tool, then we'll be in good shape. Right now, we have some punch and basically no digging. But if we're going to be going all over the world on a big grand tour, we want to be able to hit things hard. And go wheresoever we please. Well, we're at the bottom of this area already, which is not great for going where I want to be. This is kind of a jetpack wand, but only if we have the mana still, which we very quickly do not when we're dealing with a rapid fire like this on low mana. Oh, don't do that, please. You can go away. It's okay. Our little friendly ghosts are helping bombard whatever's above us, so I can appreciate that. Ow. I would like to not be on fire, though. That is always a state of being that is preferable to being on fire. Unless, I guess, you are, what, Krieg from Borderlands 2? Whoa! Hello! From Borderlands 2, he always wanted to be on fire. But other than that, I think you usually want to be not on fire. And that's a dead worm. Did he drop us a health? Yeah! Alright. That is a helpful worm. Came out of nowhere, but gave us a big, juicy heal. Well, not a heal, but a max health. Alright. What is this? That is chaotic transmutation? Yeah, that's a fun one. It just makes the world weird. We're gonna hold on to it here for a second and just shoot it a couple of times. Well, that's not a mist, though. Is that gonna work? Didn't you like that? The game did not like me casting that. Let's put that wand away and not fire it again, because... Wow, the game hates that! I think it's the particles of the slime interacting with each other that's freaking the engine out. I don't know for sure, but that's my theory. Alright, let's keep exploring here. We got tons of health. Here's the fungus zone. Unfortunately, all of our fungus is catching fire up there. Which is not ideal, unsurprisingly. There's a spider in that hallway. What's he doing in there? A lot of people and places here that I don't want them to be. Okay. There is a frog inside that spider. That should be illegal. We like frogs, we don't like spiders. Well, it looks like the frog won that battle, so go frog. When the spider's that big, you usually think the spider's gonna win, but in this scenario, no, it was the frog that was victorious. Anything in this wand? Always casts light. I already have some lights in our pocket though, so having a light option isn't quite as valuable as it might otherwise be sometimes. There's another health up, which is very nice. The only problem is we're starting to get into dangerous territory, so we're gonna need that extra life. I think a gold nugget just set that sea mine off. Oh, I need to go check that chest though still. I didn't know they could do that. Another health up, wow. All right, our stronger hearts here is really paying dividends in this run. We've gotten a ton of extra health out of it. Fireball thrower creatures, oh no. I think all the fireball... Oh, my fungus. I was gonna go bag that in a second. But no, it's all gone. Tarantulas and a certain species of frog have a symbiotic relationship. The frogs red in their backs. Yeah, because they're like eating the pests off the back of the tarantulas. I remember hearing about that too. And we're setting everything on fire, whether we want to or not, apparently. Ooh, here's a nice big looking wand. That's an interesting one. It has increased lifetime, which can be interesting, and triple spell, which is good. Other than that, it's kind of forgettable, but I'll take it, if nothing else. It lets us blow things up for a while, which gives us some digging, and it acts as a little heal, because we have Wand Experimenter. So we can use it to get a little bit of health back while we're still exploring around the place. Someone's shooting at us with something I don't like up there. I don't know who it was, but that was like a master of something shot. Twitchy or no shooting or something. I didn't really get a good sight at what it was, but there it is, it's a twitchy. We don't like those. Alright, we still have 300 health, so we should be good to keep wandering around here. Out with the spark sneeze and with the TNT sneeze. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The only problem with the TNT sneeze is that it's limited ammo, so if we're actually trying to fight with it, it's going to be hard to make it work. As you otherwise will run out very quickly. Take out Flamethrower Man, and then turn around to kill the little spiders. There's another Flamethrower Man, though. We could be getting a little bit of health out of this healer standing beside us if I am a little bit more careful with how I time my attacks. But we kind of need to... We kind of need to find an enemy that's not going to be shooting us actively at the same time, and he's unfortunately dead. But I'm amazed we dodged all those shots. There's another wand over there, which could be very useful. Wands are the thing we need right now. There's a quad shot. Do I want quad spread more than I want triple spell? I don't think so. I think I want triple spell more than quad spread. Just because not spreading makes our damage a lot more reliable. There is pheromone down here, though. Probably do something good with that if we so choose. Let's wash all this gook off us. Oh, there's a mine in there that I just didn't see. Good thing we have lots of health. I was too focused on trying to wash off the poison that I just blew myself up for no reason. Alright. As we take more damage, there may come a time where we want to get out of here. Oh, we have an angry cloud. I actually don't know if we can kill an angry cloud right now. I don't know if we have means to kill that. So it may be time for us to leave and see if the shop this time will give us any of the components we need. If it will, then fantastic. But if not, then that's kind of to be expected, sadly. There's a bunch of very fast friends down here who have fallen in some acceleration. It's not quite as good as the Hastian we have a bag full of, but it does still make them very scary, because they get quite unpredictable when they're that fast. Alright, let's pick up the rest of this loot. And I think we're gonna dip back into the Holy Mountain. That statue just bounced and then disintegrated. I don't know what that's about, but we're just gonna keep looking this way. Alright, let's swap our triple spread for a triple scatter, because I don't need all of those. Pop in the lifetime. Still nothing in here that's really exciting. Having a spark bolt with a trigger would be nice. What do I want to get rid of? I don't generally use freeze charge. It is good, I just don't use it, so I'm gonna leave it behind. This is projectile weakness, though. That would also be very good. I'm gonna drop one of our remaining spitter bolts and pick that up too. Projectile weakness is pretty cool. It takes a lot of mana, so we need more mana add to make it valuable, but it just makes any projectile spell do more damage, and since our main machine guns are projectile spells, it makes sense, it works that way. Dissolve Powders is fine, Saving Grace is fine. We can try and re-roll, but we're going to be kind of out of chances if we don't like what we get. Faster Projectiles is good. I'm going to take that. That gives us some more range and more punch here with our ballistic wand here. Now, we could... Because cast delay is so low, we could do something here with spark bolts and triggers. Before we leave here, let me just see if we can do something fancy here, because if we take this out, and we put a spark bolt with a trigger here, this has one trigger inside of it, so we put that there, and then it comes back into the regular spell and casts this. So this still sets our total cast delay to 0, and reduces our recharge time. It doesn't look like it does quite what I expected. I don't understand why it doesn't. Oh, it does do what I expected. It just sometimes it doesn't load at all because we're out of mana. No, it's occasionally randomly shooting this from our inventory, because dual cast should cast this spell, which immediately intercepts it and casts this one, and then it casts the second spell, which is this one. So it should cast Spark Bolt and Chainsaw and nothing else from the actual wand. Why are there spitter bolts that are coming out of the actual wand starting point? Oh, projectile duplication. Right, okay. I'm not crazy. It is doing what I expect. It's just doing it in a slightly weird way. Now the only problem with this is it adds 10 more mana drain, so it actually makes it fairly more expensive. And I don't know if it actually makes it more damaging in any meaningful way. So for now, I'm gonna take it back out. And we'll just pop the triple spell in here instead. That's probably fine. The nice thing about adding in the Spark Bolt is it makes it all a bit more compact, instead of adding the same spread that we have right now. But we should be able to deal with this. Is there anything else I need to do before I forget? No, we healed ourselves. I should go grab more water for our water jug, especially because we're going into the vault. Refill that real quick. The only challenge here is that if we don't get an Add Mana Soon or a black hole or some good digging options, we're going to be out of time. We're going to be at the bottom of the world already, and it's kind of hard to go back all the way to the top if we don't have a way to dig by then. So, that's not ideal. We can make do if we don't get black holes, as long as we get luminous drills or something that'll let us dig. Yeah, triple bolt is nice for damage. I only have the problem right now, which is mana cost. Because I believe Triplicate Bolt is more mana hungry than the other tools we have to fire with just yet. And if we have the ability to take more damage, we also have large spitter bolts and some other options that'll give us a bunch more punch for only slightly more cost. Or rather, for a fair bit more cost if we have the mana capacity for it. So, we shall see. Oh, improved wands. Nice. Let me switch off this so we can see what the change was. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fast now. We have to take a look at it once we're not in a place that we're going to get murdered if we stop paying attention. And that's basically not in this zone. This zone is the bad place land. The vault is full of nastiness. Like these giant acid pits. Let's just pop that open for no good reason. Okay, I think we're looking a little safer around here. Not seeing so many enemies following us now. It is negative 20 seconds cast delay and only 8.8 recharge time. Wow. The other modifiers don't make a huge difference. The mana recharge went up a little bit, which is nice, given that we don't have native mana recharge yet. But if we're talking like good mana recharge, this isn't even close. There's like 750 recharge wands that are what you really want if you're trying to rely on your inherent wand regeneration to... Whoa! The game didn't like that either. To make up for your lack of regen. Just blow that up real quick. There is another max health increase over there, which would be quite nice if we can get over to it. But if we can get over to it is the operative word in that sentence. Because that is not a given right now. There's some more pheromone over there that I accidentally annihilated. There is a wand in the corner too, so there might be some good stuff we can get there if we can live long enough to check it out. Gotta be a little careful here, because that is a freezing gas pod. If we let that blow up, it will kill us very quickly. Not the wand I was looking for, but Intense Concentrated Light is fun if we're gonna be messing around with big punchy spells, so I'll hold on to that for now. Can I blow through this with Intense Concentrated Light? Where did it go? Short answer is no. Alright, since we have a... what lit me on fire? I have no idea why I caught fire there. Since we have this above and below, it's shooting only the above and below shots. Which is pretty silly. Alright. Let's work our way around here. And see what else we can find. We are really just looking for any nice wands here that might let us do something. Or any way to get around and find more of it. We have become drunk. Which is not ideal. It's gonna make our spread really bad for a little bit. Ooh, don't touch that while there's lightning all over it. Oh, that's really mean. He's on the other side of the wall, too. If he goes close enough to this, he should blow it up. Yeah. But it doesn't actually help us get over there any. This is all solid wall, unfortunately. Can I get around from the bottom right? There is a little hole down here, but I don't know if I can actually do anything from it. Alright. Let's take a little peek up here. We can get over there, it looks like. We'll just have to be careful with this electric guy. Thankfully, he's toast, so let's see what this wand does. Well, it is 2 luminous drills. It's not good, but I'll take those. We don't need the ranged option anymore because we've already got... Oh, I shouldn't have fired it there. I wasted the healing. We've already got some decent range on our main weapon now, so we don't need to rely on having spark bolts as our only way of getting range. Oh, someone's shooting big spells over there. Thankfully, we got full health because we got some healing ghosts helping us out. We would have had some extra healing anyway from these 2 wands I've picked up and haven't fired that much, but the healing ghosts make that a non-issue. No big magic bolts for you. That is a cool looking wand. Not necessarily a good one, but a cool one. Is it more cool than this one? I don't know. I don't know if it is. Light shot makes these pretty weak. Because it pulls 25 damage out of them. They're at 100 already, so it's not like they do nothing, but it makes them weaker than they have to be. I think we're going to take this anyway. It's better than the intense concentrated lights, at least. The wand itself isn't as good, but the spells are more useful, so if we have to rely on them, having more fire bolts, or magic bolts, is going to be useful to us, I think. Alright, can I get up into there? Does not look like it, but we do have this drill wand. It's gonna suck. It's so slow. Alright, we don't have a drill wand. Let's try drilling with this. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. If this is a mimic, it's going to immediately explode. No, we're good. This one is a pretty fast-firing wand, but it's otherwise not that notable compared to the stuff we're already carrying with us. That's a lot of acid I just poured on the Holy Mountain, which is not my wisest move. There are two guys stuck inside the floor there, which is fun, too. Let's just get out of that little mess we created. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm not seeing the things I want to be seeing here, but we'll figure it out. Your projectiles gain extra gravity. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means they drop faster, or they, like, attract to enemies, or what it is. I think it means they drop faster, based on that. We will see, though. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking around here a little bit, because, man, we really could use a little bit more wand components here. If we want to make this run do cool stuff. This thing's a railgun right now. And that does make it pretty fun to fire. Alright. Let's blow up this gas fire, or whatever it is. There's a fair chance that there being shops in this floor as well. We haven't actually seen any of them yet on this iteration of it, but they're fairly likely. Woo! Please stop being alive. Stop being alive. No, stop stun locking me. Thank you. We have enough health that we can tank a couple of hits there without being at serious risk of death. We can fry the generators out of this trap if we are careful. And that should make it easy for us to go see what the treasure is. That's one of the nice things about the faster projectile modifier, is it makes our luminous drills go a little bit further, too. I do not like the amount of red that's on the screen right now, making it very difficult to actually tell what is happening around me, and there's a guy constantly spawning enemies on top of me while I'm standing on a source of lightning, which is not very nice. Okay. Now it's just the one remaining thing that is a source of lightning. I'm gonna blast that guy to death before anything else bad happens from him. My hostility towards Ukos has increased significantly since the stream recently where they murdered us several times. There's another health up over there if I can figure out how to get around to it. That is a more free prize than one chest behind a gauntlet. Another health up. Nice. Well, we know how to get through here. Oh, the steel does still block this, though. There's not a good way to get in here, then. Alright, we are starting to run out of those magic missiles, because this one does seem to fire the entire barrage every time. But this might work. There we go. Yeah, I'm always hesitant to teleport through things like that, just on principle. I've seen people get stuck trying to teleport into things in bad places, but especially when we don't have a good way to dig ourselves out if it goes wrong. But on the plus side, we made it through here no problem, and we get to pick up our loot. Another max health up. We have so much max health at this point. It is kind of crazy. It's a decent wand base, but like not better than the one we're currently using because of the buff it got. Now, is there anything else of interest over here? Looks like basically no. Lots of fist monks. Uh-oh. Do not get over close to me, that thing. There are lots of enemies over here, but not a whole lot we can actually, like, take with us. Alright, it might be time for us to head out of this floor. I was really hoping we'd be able to find something... I think I checked this one already. Yeah, it's the eggs one. I was really hoping we'd be able to find a little bit more oomph here, but the large firebolts might have to do. There are a couple of different spells that would really make a difference to our ability to try and either fight with big weapons or small weapons, and we haven't gotten either of them. So if we stand right here, if I cut through this layer of the metal, can I reach all the way across there? No, it doesn't go far enough. Sometimes it does. Like, that one almost made it far enough. I almost got electrocuted there, too. I don't understand why sometimes it goes extra far and sometimes it doesn't. Because that's what we need. We need those far shots. There we go. Cooked them. Time to get in there and see what's in the box. This is where we find out it's a mimic. No, it is a toxic sludge potion. Not worth the effort, thanks. But what can I say to complain? We just opened a chest with a max health in it, so... It's the trigger. Oh, you're right. You're right. That is what made it go longer, because they're both... uh-oh, we're twitchy now. That's bad. Oh, jeez, that's not the one I wanted. This is fine. No, you don't. Oh, jeez. Alright. You know what? I can't be down here when this happens. Ow. Ow, that's bad. Now we want to be down there. Time to leave. Time to leave. Thank you. Whew. That was spooky. We have a big drill here, but it's not really gonna help for what we're trying to accomplish. So what we want to do now... Go check our perk first. We have no more shuffle, lightning immunity, and gold is forever. No more shuffle doesn't change a huge amount. Whoa, 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 what do you mean I angered the gods? I didn't do nothing to the gods. Gods and I are close, we're friends, we're buddies, this is cool. Go away, Steve. Why are the gods mad at me? I didn't do nothing. Is there a big hole over here or something? I don't know. I don't see why they're mad. Weird. Alright, well anyway. What I want to try and see if we can do here is turn this luminous drill into something. Because if we put it in a better wand, or maybe a worse wand, we can make it fire faster but for free. So if I take all of the... What do I want from this? We put all of our large magic missiles into this. We don't need the downwards bolt bundle, that's just a scary thing that's going to hurt us more likely than not. Light shot is also making our attacks weaker. Gravity is spooky, and double spell I'll put it over here for now. Reduce recharge time is a handy thing if we need it, but we're unlikely to need it with the wands that we've got, and that might do the trick. So if we just fire this... The mana cost is still the problem, isn't it? Yeah, you have no mana charge. If we put it back in here now, though, this one has a fair bit more mana generation. That's the wrong wand. Yeah, it's better. I think, though, we just want one of these in here, because every time we have to double cast it, it's going to burn our mana even faster. I don't know if it's good, but it is slightly better than what we've got. Actually, it already casts 2 spells. I don't even need this in here. It basically doesn't change anything. It's just not quite... Well, hold on. If I put a... Everything is covered in slime. Great. If I put a chainsaw in there, does it help? No, because there's a timer on the end. Is there anything else I can put in there that would make this not matter? Increased duration is like lifetime. So, if we put it in here... Apparently it does lengthen the drills. I have never tried that before. Huh. Good thought. I thought it was only speed that affected the luminous drills. I've never tried that before. If I take this back out... Interesting. It doesn't do the same shenanigans unless we do have the chainsaw in there. Then it... then it goes. Alright, well, I mean, hey, now we have a new toy to play with, so we might have a decent, not good, but decent drilling option now. This is a punchy wand that is not going to be very viable for, like, big fights, but we can at least use it if we have to. And if we have to swap something, we'll have to decide what we want to get rid of, because one of these will have to go. Do I want gold nuggets never disappear, no more shuffle, or electricity immunity? I don't know if it matters, but I'm taking one more shuffle. Shuffle's a pain. And if we can not deal with it on new wands that we find that might make us more likely to survive, then that would be a nice thing. Alright. Ow. Not a great start to the level. Walk in and immediately take a shot to the face, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let's test this thing. Okay, so it's not good at cutting through hard surfaces yet, but it sure can travel. Is that why the game is mad? Because it managed to spawn the shop crystal outside the shop? Is that what happened here? I didn't do anything, it just generated in a weird way? Ow, stop shooting me. These little crystal guys are real tough if you don't have a lot of firepower to throw at them. Alright. There's another one in the wall there. Not a fan of the purple crystal fella. Thankfully, they're pretty easy to stun, so they're less likely to start rapid-fire shooting you like they can. This guy is also bad news. Hopefully he won't spot us. Since he's through a wall, I don't think he'll have detected us yet. We might be able to get away with not triggering him. If we have to deal with him, we will, but I would much prefer not to. A little regeneration field, nice. We don't have a whole lot of damage to really capitalize on it, but a little bit of healing is still healing. We might be able to beat that guy if we take advantage of our heavy magic missiles. Large magic missiles, rather. Because he only reflects every time he gets hit. Oh, that was a mimic. I don't know why I had a feeling he was a mimic, but I did, and he was. Weird little coincidence. Hey, Blood Angel. We are trying to get powerful enough to go and do some fun shenanigans here, and we are we're close. Like, we're definitely strong enough to win the game right now. But I don't know if we're strong enough to go do the kind of shenanigans that I want to go do. So we'll have to see. If nothing else, we can probably go attempt the tower, and if we survive the tower, we'll probably be strong enough at the end of that. But you never could understand the wand system? I didn't understand it either for a long time. It was only after watching someone who knew what they were doing, specifically Garuku, one of my mods here, who also streams this game sometimes, that I understood enough to start trying to understand it more. And went and figured out what was going on. So I can totally understand if... Whoa, hello! If understanding the way the wand building works did not come naturally, because, like, same. Definitely same. Ah, I thought I killed that one, but apparently not. It is weird having a run that's gone this far without any immunities, without damage really being a problem, but I think that's just a side effect of having like a jillion max health. We have way more healing potential than we normally have in a run at this point. Or not healing potential even, but just like being alive potential. Can I drill this in a reasonable speed? No. This is the problem. Our drilling wand is good at drilling soft materials, but not good at drilling hard materials, because it just can't shoot fast enough yet. We need to get a base wand that has more space on it to really be able to chug through this stuff. You're watching Abe Clancy try doing this game, but eventually starts to break down. He got corrupt chunks. Yeah, if you try and do everything in a single game, you can really do a lot at once, which can break what the game can live through. I've only done a little bit of that serious shenanigans, but enough to realize just how shenanigansy it'll get. Okay, all projectiles are explosive now. That was a little bit of a scary timing. Especially because it blows up right where I am instantly. You want to go in there and blow things up? No? Bomb lasers? The bomb lasers kind of work. Ow. Okay, they also hurt me for 100 damage. We're not going to play with that anymore. Last time you played, the ice canisters would drop the frame rate to nothing. Yeah, it can be pretty demanding on the computer. Some of these effects are really tough for actually trying to do anything with, because, like, I can't shoot, because the explosive shots do so much damage to me. I kind of just have to wait until the timer runs out. Hey, Nihil. Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad about your computer. I'm just saying some of the things are very effects intensive. We cast one spell earlier. It was a slime cloud, and my frame rate absolutely fell over. That's just how it goes sometimes. We got a vomit wizard over there, which is always a weird one. This guy doesn't want to fall over. Yeah, optimization isn't necessarily directly related to the style of the game. Alright, I guess it's time we work our way down a little bit. We got a polymorph wizard there, which we don't like to be in a place where he can drop down on us. There's so many wands I want to get to check, but I can't get to them! Because of the way the level's laid out. Polymorph wizard is big scary, though. Okay, he's dead. That's the good thing. Okay, can I get over to that wand by tunneling through the sand? So when you play Good to Understand Your Computer, thinks it needs to run on low settings? Yeah. They're pretty good at detecting the settings these days, but not always. Sometimes they get a little confused with what they think your computer can handle. Alright. Let's get up here and go check out this wand. After we fry a couple of laser ghosts. What is this? It's fire bolts. And nothing special, unfortunately. Let's be a little careful here. We don't want to get barraged down by the lightning. Alright. We'll figure something out here. If nothing else, we can go win the game, but that's not our objective. The problem is, winning the game is actually quite bad for us right now. Because usually... Oh, matter reader does help, though. Usually, we'd be able to... Get out of here. We'd be able to dig our way back out of there, but we don't really have good enough digging to do that still. And that's one of the core problems we're encountering right now. So... Gotta be a little more careful. I am getting beat up, though, so it might be time for us to leave, whether I want to or not. Because, yeah, if we don't get a black hole and some way to actually use it in the next room, we're not going to be able to get back out here. Which would be real sad when we're this close to doing something cool. Whoa! Hello! Ghost snake. Alright. Well, let's go in. We have still got a chance to get something to happen here. No. 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 Also no, and no. Alright. Let's murder our friend here. Got a couple of wand options there. Is there anything in here that's actually good enough for us? There's a bunch of stuff in this wand. Spark with double trigger. I don't think anything in here is actually meaningful enough for what we're trying to do, though, sadly. There's a Giga Saw Blade, which is always spooky, but I don't think any of this is actually going to help us dig. Alright, well... we might be able to make something happen with large magic missiles, but I don't think so. Is there anything else we can do with this while we're still here? Not really, I don't think. These components are all too expensive mana-wise. They're going to make it extremely slow. We have boomerang spells. I don't think that helps us with our digging efforts. Faster wands might do it. And we might be able to get a wand replacement for our drill. We might be able to use those in concert. Permanent shield is nice. It's a very helpful ability. But if we can get a better wand base that can go down to 0 in one hit of the -58, -17, we might be able to make something happen. Like this one? Oh, it always casts like a laser thing. LARPA bounce. That makes the mana drain so high. Just like unreasonably high. Yeah, I don't know if any of these are gonna work. This one might be fast enough if we take the faster wands and then plug the luminous drill into it. We'd have to take increased lifetime off to do it that way, though. And it only has 100 more mana charge speed, which is not great. This one is the one. If we can get it to work, it has 1,555 mana charge speed. Let's take this wand anyway and see if we can do something dumb with it. We're here. We might as well experiment before the run ends. So I'm gonna take all these out and just chuck them in the sea. All of these things we don't need. Because if any of these wands is gonna make something shenanigans happen, it's this one. Even if we just put this in here, for example. Oh no, it's right. I need more cost reductions because it's got a lot more recharge time on it. I might not actually have enough of these to fully placate its recharge time needs. Okay, well let's put one luminous drill in here too. And another one of these. It's very wild with that many triple scatters in it, though. If I could buy the quadruple cast that I think was in the first wand, that might help. There's a quadruple cast in both of these. I could buy both of them. Okay, hold on a second. Let's spend all the money we've earned to make some shenanigans happen. Quadruple cast... Well, first, let me take the teleport bolt and the lifetime out. Buy this quadruple cast. Pop that one in there. And we'll buy this quadruple cast as well. Now, we can do quadruple cast here. And that gives us 3 spells, quadruple cast here. We can take all of the scatters out. So now the only scatters are coming from the chainsaws. We still go through the mana way too fast with 2 of these. These things are so expensive. Luminous drills are just not reasonable price-wise. If I take you out and put reduced recharge time in instead, that's closer. Oh, I have a return bolt in there, don't I? Yeah, that's getting there. That is some shenanigans. The only problem with this is just that we'll need to be able to get back in here if we want to turn this into a drill one so we can get out of here. And if we do that, can I actually do it? Is there enough juice in this thing to get us out of this place? Let's keep one of these. 2 of these? 2 of these. Check out the rest of the giant spitter bolts. And real fast, if I just put you in here, what does this do? It's too slow still, yeah. They're all... Yeah, that beam is pretty good. Like, you can probably cut something pretty good with this one, but it's just so expensive at the 30 mana. The one without the timer only costs 10 mana, and it's way better for drilling with. Sorry to be sitting in here so long fighting with my wands, but I think this is just relevant if we're trying to make these, make this escape work. Because the alternative is we put all this down into this one. I don't need quite as much juice in here. But we put the luminous drill in the top one. Along with you and you. It can't be in the trigger though, which is the problem. This has to be the last spell. Otherwise we don't get the... Cast delay reduction, is that true? I don't think it is true. I think we still get cast delay recharge time reduction if it's in a trigger. That's... That might be almost there. If I put one more in here, does that clean it up? That might be viable. We take this one back out, we put a triple cast at the start, that casts all of it instantly. That makes it a little too spready for some reason. I guess it's because the spread on these now kicks in. Double cast, does that fix it? Almost. The real question is, can it drill? It can kind of drill. It can kind of drill. adding damage help it drill better? Not really. Lifetime is... So the problem with lifetime is just the... It doesn't actually help cutting into the ground any better. Oh, jeez. It makes the shots go farther, but it doesn't improve the cutting strength. Alright. Let's take this back out again. If we just put this back in here... It's not getting there. The problem is we need 55 recharge time reduction. That should be doable with just 3 of these, right? Because it's 34... No, it's 51. It does need all 4. If we just do this then... Does that do it? No? 4 here? No, it's still... That just burns the mana even faster, because it uses the... That does dig almost fast enough, though. Okay, hold on. Okay, we might be able to use that. Can this still work as a wand? Looks like yes. It's not great. It's not as good if it was in this one. But it does make the drill work. Can I replace this with a dual cast? That'll make it cost less mana? Yes. I don't know if the damage is still quite as good, but it should do the trick. Okay. It's taken a little bit of fighting to make it work, but I think we've got something here that'll be viable. Not great, but viable to kill the boss and escape. So let's go kill the boss and escape. Do I take the faster wands just to make this a little better? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if that makes a huge difference, but we'll trust it. What we will not trust is this. It's right in our exit path. And when we go through there, the wall's gonna start to collapse. So we need that to not be there. Also, please stop eating the Holy Mountain brickwork. That's a lot of acid. Alright, can I teleport past this? I don't... Alright, what I was about to say is, I don't know if I can teleport past this, so it's worth a shot. So let's put one of these in here and just... Yes, you can stop the collapse there by just not going out the door. Alright, time to go murder the boss and then see if we can get out of here. Poor Colby Silva. He's trying. He might even hurt us. He might even be able to damage us. And that is what tells you that our damage is bad. He lived that long. Wow, that would have been mean. If he had enemy contact damage there, we were sitting right inside him for a minute. Oh, that's mean. Get that leg out of there. Get that leg out of the way. Come on, you're letting all the lava in. There we go. Gross. There's also like an exploding piece of blood here. That's gross. Let's just blender him while we're waiting. Thank you for your service, Colmy Silma. Just cleaning up the leftovers here. Yes, we killed the boss. Now the question is, can we get out? Alright, so I have to wait a second for the lava to drain, and then we can try and escape and do the thing we actually came here for. This wand is still not super great if we're going to be trying to go long term. But if we can get out, we'll have more opportunities to go upgrade it again. Just gotta wait for the lava, which is a pain in the butt. We could probably warp through it to get to the other side and go faster. I haven't tried this before. Yeah, looks like it'll work. Alright. We're gonna be drilling here for a little bit, so Thankfully not that long, because our insane mana speed on this thing lets us kind of brute force it, even when it's like, look at that, it refills so quickly. Yeah, that'll do it. It's not every day you get a wand that has like 1500 base mana recharge. That thing is incredible. Alright, well, it's gonna hopefully make our run possible. So the question here now is, how do we want to get up from here? We have a couple of choices. That orb is a polymorph orb, so this enemy is pretty dangerous just based on that. We'll grab our free loot here before we go check what this wand is, because we might actually still find some good. That's not it! It's a good wand, but it's not spells that we actually want to have on us. Because we have two options. We can either go up the tower, which is going to be more dangerous, but will give us a very powerful wand base at the end. Or we can just climb back up through the world again. And it'll be a little safer, but less likely to give us things that are really going to help us out. Speedy movement. Well, this is the time for that. Thank you. We have our teleportation to try and get around fast. The only problem here is these enemies are still actually kind of dangerous, and our health is now a lot more valuable because there's no longer going to be free health refills at the end of every holy mountain. So we got to make sure the health we get lasts. Oh, hey, speaking of health. Thank you. Alright. Let's pull out the digging tool to just fry our way through here and also eviscerate this poor bug. The digging tools are very good at close range. They count as cutting slice type damage, I believe. Is that right? No, it just says damage. But anyway, they do slice through things pretty effectively, even if it's not technically slice damage. Cover a lot of ground real fast that way. Whoop! No thank you. There's a chest over there I want to go check out, and we're going to keep moving upwards. We just do not want to get ambushed by some of these things. So it is better to take our time and not get polymorphed than to rush and die. Because if we can find a wand that we can actually fire, we do still have wand experimenters, so we can use that as a way to heal. And having a healing option is pretty good. We just gotta blast our way past all the guardians here. Alright. Let's go take a look at what that wand we fought for is. I gotta remember I can jetpack myself with my wand if I need to go somewhere in a hurry. It is in a little contained room, but that's no longer a problem for us. We have means to get inside. Also, you can see the damage when we hit people with the actual digging tool. It toasts them. That is a fine wand, and we can use it for some free heals. It's not a ton of healing, but it is still healing. And we'll throw it away, because the wand we're carrying is already a super juiced up base wand compared to the things we can find here instead. Alright, I think we're at the top of the world now, so we just need to find our way over to where we actually want to go. Just gotta be careful though, because we got a swapper over here, which can be dangerous with all these crystals around. Alright. Let's go. Polymorph creatures. Everybody is a random thing. Normally, this is pretty dangerous. It's a little bit less dangerous when we're already in one of the late game areas and everything is already as dangerous as it can be, basically. Just chug our way down through here. There we go. What is that? It's like angry blue. I don't know if I've encountered angry blue before. I don't know if I like angry blue. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we have a problem over here. Something that our rapid fire wand is not fit to battle. Let's go underneath instead and see if we can stay out of its line of ruining our day. This is a problem we caused for ourselves because we threw away those exploding shots that we had before. That angry blue is still following us. Don't know what it is, but I'm going to avoid it. Ow. If you could just let me avoid it, game, that would be great. Ow. We're not doing great on my avoiding taking damage plan, but we're not doing as bad as we could be either, so I'm gonna take it and try and get out of here alive. There's the shop above us, so we're almost there. We can probably dig through the Holy Mountain brickwork if we have to, but... Come on. Just die already. You know, don't follow me up here, you don't have to, it's cool. Don't listen. I just don't listen. Alright. So, we're going to go up to the top and inside. Lots of bits here we can grab again if we want them. Reduced recharge times might actually be useful again because we've got a bunch of other stuff in our inventory now that we might want to be able to reduce the recharge on. The bigger digging blast I don't think is going to be relevant to our ability to cut down the timer here. We kind of already have that being done by the chainsaws. This doesn't make a difference, huh? Yeah, not really. I think it actually makes it worse. Weird. Alright, well... Is there anything else I need to buy while I'm here? I don't think so. I think we're just going to try and dig our way out of this place. So, we are going to very quickly make enemies of the gods. We're just going to have to deal with that. At least we'll leave them some booze after we're done. Once the gods are enraged, we'll potentially have to deal with a new, more powerful Steve, but I don't know if they actually will become enraged. Because all the holy mountains here we've already been in. Oh, that's a lot of fire. It's okay, you don't have to do anything like that to me. I'm fine. It's cool. You can leave the fire alone. Alright, we're going back up. This is another area where we should be a little careful with how fast we warp our way around here, because this has lots of nasty vats of acid and things for us to fall into if we're not careful. But we can be a little bit more reckless in here. We are a little tougher compared to the previous area. Grab that extra health up, thank you very much, game. 770 max health? I think before my big run the other day there, where I got up to like 2,000 max health, I think 770 would have been my new high score on the max health front. So that's cool. This is a lot of badness, though. Let's put the fire out so we don't start losing more health than we need to. That was a lot of trouble, that's what I'm saying about this area still being pretty dangerous. There's a lot of stuff they can throw at us in very short order. Is there a wand down here that I saw still on a pedestal? If there is, I want to grab it and shoot it a couple of times. 'Cause I think there was. And we could use that extra heal. Well, we're finding lots of bad things over here, not the healing that I was looking for. Which is a little worrying, because our health is a lot more finite now. That was the wand, I did already fire it. That's too bad. Alright, well, let's keep looking around then. Uh-oh. That is a scary thing to shoot at. Yeah, the I'm damaged effects get really nasty if you're taking damage from... Oh, wow, that really hurt! Every rocket there, I think, hit me. That was bad. Especially if you're taking environmental damage. It does go a little crazy with the how bad you're being hurt by things effects. Okay, that was not what I wanted, falling right down the hole. That is a lot of treasure rain, though. Wow. I don't think I've seen that much treasure fall out of a single treasure rain before. Nice. I mean, I'll take the loot. I will take the loot. Time to get back up out of here. No, I went past the entrance? No, it must be further to the right. It must be further over this way. Yeah, there was a big gap when we came down here the first time, so that's now we're back at the start. Nice, we're back inside. Again, there's nothing here we actually want. Let's refill our water jug. And keep going. Here I was saying it was going to be less dangerous in here. Than going up the tower. Meanwhile, we're already lost like 400 health. And we've only gone up 2 zones. We've angered the gods again. Well... Sucks to be them, doesn't it? I want to go up there, but I don't want to deal with the poison archer behind us when I'm stuck in a tiny tunnel like that. If that's what he is. It looks like a poison archer to me, or poison gunner to me. So, just do it the safe way. This must have been why the gods were angry at us earlier. Because a spider decided it wanted to go all the way down into the Holy Mountain. Alright. Well, let's take a little peek around here. Now, if we're lucky, we can find some of those wands we skipped over earlier because they weren't good. Since we didn't touch them all, there's still a fair chance we can grab them for some healing. Like this one. It's not a ton of health, but it gives us some health, which is better than no health. If we're gonna make this work, we need to make every little bit we've got work for us. Now, I don't know if I can actually properly scoop this, or if it's gonna get mixed up with other stuff. It's got fungal soil in it, but we can steal some fungus from it. What am I taking so much damage from? I don't know why, but the game really wanted me to get hurt there. And max health up, nice. I believe the max health plus that chat can give actually does boost our current health too. I don't remember, I wasn't looking just there. But I seem to recall that in the past. Alright, let's scoop up more of this fungus. We're gonna need it. What is this? That's more healing. Short version. Nice. Alright, there's some more heals. How much fungus have we got now? We have some amount. If I dump all of the non-fungus out, there we go. Now we can fill up the rest with real, authentic, original recipe fungus. Alright. Just like Granny used to make. 99% full. You know what? I'll take that. That's good enough. I'll settle for 99%, I guess. Okay. Let's keep rolling. There's still plenty of places for us to take this thing. We can just drill through the floor to get back in there. We don't have to go in through the entrance tunnel anymore. We've got options. But I think I am going to try and go through the door for the main reason that I am bad at doing it this way, and I want to practice a little bit. I often wind up screwing up the re-entry more than anything else that I try and do, trying to get around in these places. We're just going to take a little quick moment to heal here. Because we can. Because all of these count as unexperimented ones, so we can easily grab them and fire a couple of times to reset. Do I want to test these ones as well for the healing? I guess. They fire rockets, so they're a little bit more dangerous to me. But the healing is still nice. There we go. And swap back to our good wand, I guess. In case we want to do something with it. Alright. We've got... not a whole lot else I can do with this, so I guess we're going up the ceiling again. This seems like a good spot as any. Make the entrance space wider so we can actually get out of here. Whoa, we've angered the gods again. Well, they don't seem that mad. They're not sending anyone new to come get us. It is a little tedious drilling like this. Oh yeah, wand spread in your teleport wands. That can make it real nasty, where you accidentally clip the wall when you thought you were going to be straight in. Yeah, I've just been trying to practice coming back into the Holy Mountain more often with teleports, because I've had enough problems trying to do it that I obviously need the practice. Ow. First enemy in this area shoots me... the first two enemies in this area shoot me directly in the face. Amazing. Alright. Let's get out of here. This place is cursed. There goes all that money I spent on my heals. There's another heal in there, though. We can take another max health. I mean, I'll go for it. One of the downsides of having so much health is that I believe fire and toxin damage and things like that are based on your max health percentage-wise. So they will actually do a lot more damage to us faster than they ever used to when our health was lower, which is one of the downsides of not having found any kind of damage immunities that we actually would take prior to now. Because otherwise, if we were immune to fire or toxin, there'd be at least one thing we didn't have to worry about. But yeah, that's why you'll see fire just like shreds our health now compared to when we get at the start of the game. Alright. Now, one or two of these are still shut. Like, because we did have to go through the door at the start. So the ones at the top won't have anything for us. I'm gonna grab a couple more of these chainsaws. Anything I don't need? Is there anything I don't need? I mean, I don't need any of this, but I'll dump the extra teleport bolt. There's a bunch of them here if I want to come back and buy them later. Alright, let's grab our fire resist and let's keep going up, because we got other places to be. Our first objective is going to the surface, where we're going to grab our Paha Silma, because I need to carry that around with us. Our second objective, because I don't know if I need that for the altars that we're going to go find. Our second objective is going to be going to the big fungus statue over in the desert. Because I never got a chance to actually bring fungus there and see what it does. And then I think we're going to tour around to go to the altars. And see if we can get anything fun to happen there. Projectile gravity. I think the last two haven't had any votes for them, so if we're feeling like a little tired of the voting system, I can turn it off. Come on now. We're just gonna keep rolling on though, otherwise. Because we got places to go. And thankfully, snow is very easy to drill. As we get higher and higher up, the materials get easier to break. Don't need to go that way though, thankfully, so let's just keep cruising out of here. Unfortunately, most of the early towers didn't actually sell wands, so we won't have a whole lot of ways to get extra healing as we get higher up here. They were mostly selling spells, I seem to recall. It's more just in the second window, so you're not looking over as often. I mean, that's fine. It's not a problem if people are busy. It's not a call out to lurkers. It's just like a, hey, if we don't want this turned on, I can turn it off. Alright. We climb further. We say it's not good, but it is good enough. Oh look, there's a rat waiting for us. How lovely. A little friend. At the top of the tower. Unfortunately, the luminous drills do annihilate gold nuggets if you fire it at them. So that is a slight downside to using this method to get everywhere. Ow. Hey. Off me. And this is the downside of teleporting around the place. If we are not paying attention, it's very easy to teleport into damage. The definite danger of going fast. There's the top, so if we go a little bit to the right, we're good. Okay. One more holy mountain to go. I think we're back up at the point now where the holy mountains are going to be shut. Yeah. Now, thankfully, holy mountains being shut doesn't actually mean anything. We can still just shred our way through them. Oh, this one does have wands for sale in it. Nice. The main downside of it is just that we can't edit our wands here anymore. This thing is out of mana forever. 10 mana recharge speed is not gonna do it. Let's take the health we can get while we're here, though. Teleporting creatures. I'm gonna have to be a little wary of that. What are these ones? That's a lot of bombs. We'll take that one for some more heals. It shoots a lot of bombs, in fact. Oh, interesting. This brickwork looks like it's more susceptible to bombs, so you could get in here and break this without needing serious digging power. Is that true? I don't think I'd ever tried shooting a bomb in there before, but this blew up way more than I was expecting. Yeah! Yeah, that's totally more breakable. I've never experimented with that, but now we know. Weird. Breaking the worm crystal just means that worms are less likely to be driven away from this area. That's gigadiscs. I'm not firing that one, thanks. So it doesn't actually do anything bad to us, as far as I know. But that's interesting. I had never seen that. Oh yeah, this is where we made weird slime. The goo layer cake. That poor little guy just suffocated while hovering directly over ambrosia that would have protected him. What a way to go. Alright. Alright. We're back on the surface world. Is there anything else we want to grab here? We have the ability to go over and get the full heal out of the dark room because it will be fully lit since we have the all-seeing eye perk. I'm probably going to save the dark room heal for later after we've done a little bit of wandering around because we're probably going to need it before we're done this fungal adventure. So let's not waste it too early when we still have most of our health. Alright, we're almost back at the surface, so we can start doing what we came here for. Sweet. Okay, so first things first. I'm gonna drink a little hastium, because we got places to go. So the all-seeing eye spell doesn't work, but I believe the perk does. I'd have to go double check by actually going to it, but I'm pretty sure the all-seeing eye perk does do what you would want. Come on. I just want to get up there. So the actual smart way to do this is not to actually drink the levitation, it is to put it in a little bucket, because if you're not touching the ground, levitation lasts longer. What was in here? Acceleration. There you go. So we might do that. It is a lot easier to climb if you do it properly. A little hole here. I can't see. Oh. Well, it's not gonna matter. It's full of acid now. Let's make one here instead then. Make a little bathtub. There's one little particle that I can't get rid of here. And I can go in the bath. And everything will be good. There we go. Nope. Still can't get in the bath. This was a bad bathtub, sadly. You can only get to like 60% covered. That's no good. As long as we're not moving, it lasts a lot longer. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing here. I got a teleport wand. We can just leave. I'm making a big deal out of this. We have a teleport wand. I can just go wherever I want. These towers are getting a lot taller than I remember them being. So I think what we're looking for is, yep, right beneath us. I'm so not used to having teleportation, because I tend not to take it, because I'm so bad at using it. So I think what we're going to leave behind, because we have to leave behind one of these things, is going to be the hastium, sadly. I'll just drink a bunch of it and then chuck this bottle away. Yeah, I'm just not used to trying to use it for things. That's the main problem. It is definitely the way to go to get around. I just tend not to use it, and as a result, forget I can use it. Alright. The sky's getting weird, but that's fine. We're going elsewhere. Hello, mountain altar. I guess I'll take your orb out since we're here. Thank you. I don't know if we're gonna really try and get a lot of orbs in this run, but it's still a little bit of extra max health, and at this point we've already killed the boss, so why not? We got places to be, so we're gonna scoot over to them. So the first place is directly below this tower, I believe. Game's getting weird on us. Let's just do a real quick detour to the pyramid while we're here, so we can grab that orb. Just for fun. Perfect. Why not? Sometimes the teleport bolts don't work when you shoot them off screen though, like that. I don't know why. Oh, wand improvement again, nice. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I'd say that does the job. -40, -12. Alright, We can't edit our wands right now, but when we get the ability to edit them again, we're probably going to be taking out some of those things that are increasing the fire rate, because those are some fast wands now. Alright, we're going underground, friends. Underground, where the world gets weird. And we're here to take advantage of that. Give this man an add mana game? Yeah, seriously. One add mana would make our wands ready to go. But we are unlikely to find one of those around here. Let's just keep rolling here. I don't remember exactly what these things do. The green crystals? I don't remember what their gimmick is. There are a lot of these blue fellows chasing us, which is unfortunate, because they're... Oh, look at that. It healed him and made him invincible, maybe? It definitely made him invincible temporarily. We don't want to go straight too far off course, because we know the point directly down from that tablet is where we want to go. But also, we gotta be a little careful, because our damage isn't quite enough to blitz these guys down at full speed like we would like. Alright. It should be fine. Let's just scoot our way back over here a little bit so we don't miss what we're here for. There it is! Now, before we accidentally let any fire elementals come in and ruin our day, let's just torch them real quick, too. Fire and fungus do not mix. Does the Paha Silma do anything in here? No. It does at all the other altars, so I thought it might. But apparently not at this one. That's fine. Time to do some weird fungus things, friends. Is this enough fungus? No, I thought not. This is why we brought our own. What happens inside the weird fungus-shaped pillar? Something's gotta happen if we shift in here, right? Whoa, okay. Okay. What is happening? Okay, I think I understand this. This is a map. This is where we are. This is the mountain at the start of the game. This is the pyramid, which is why it has a bottom. Because we know there is a fungal altar over here in the fungus zone directly under the starting mountain and to the left. We know there is another fungus altar way down at the bottom in the vault. And that's what the pipes are showing here. We know there's one in the clouds in between these two. There's another altar that says basically go up, and that's where there's another one in the sky. I found one here. I don't remember what the zone is, but I was tunneling down through the east side of the pyramid and found another fungal altar, and then I guess there's a fifth one down below. So we need to take probably fungus to all of those 5 altars and do something there, which is good, because that was the plan. It's interesting how the whole thing became hollow after that, like, rainbow goop appeared out of it. Yeah, acid is either more or gone. It's one of those two. Okay, well... If this is the story, I think we want to go back up. Because I don't think this is the fastest way to get to either of the fungal... Oh, This isn't where I wanted to be. That's fine though, we can tunnel our way out of here. This is why we don't start teleporting around until we get a good digging wand. Because if you get stuck, you are extremely stuck. Please stop being alive there, lightning friends. Thank you. Alright, let's get up here. Yeah, you need a way to dig out if you're going to be teleporting around so you don't get yourself trapped inside a wall that you can't escape from. That thing was tough. That little crystal there had a lot of hardiness to it. Alright. It's a little hard to go up compared to going down. It's a lot easier to just fall. But we're getting there. I think we're back up at the surface level too here, because the walls are closing in around us. We're getting heesy again. Yeah. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go up and check the one in the sky first. This is the reason I brought the Paha Silma as well, is just to make it easy and make sure we have all the pieces needed to do these things, because I don't know if they have any hidden requirements, but I know all the altars have the eyeball on them. Is it this up? No, it's a different one. There is another altar in here that has an indicator that basically says show the eye and go up. It might actually be the top of the pyramid, but I don't think that's the one I'm looking for. Because I'm pretty sure there is one up here as well. I think this one just takes you into the clouds, though. Because, yeah, there is one of these here. But I'm pretty sure going all the way up does not take us to the fungal altar. I'm stuck inside the block. Not quite what I had in mind. Yeah, this is not taking us there, I don't think. No, that's the clouds. We're leaving. That's not where we wanted to be. Let's just get some distance and get back down here. Alright, somewhere in between those 2 points is a upwards icon for fungus. So let's go find it. I thought it was near here, though, because it's not in the foresty zone. Maybe it is above this altar? Yeah, the top side is indicated as being more in the middle. I don't remember exactly where it is, though, which is making this tough. I seem to recall there was one of these that basically told you where to go. And the trick is, it's very small, so if we go to the wrong place, we will absolutely miss it very easily. Why are these teleports not teleporting me? There we go. Yeah, we're not getting there. You almost said screenshot the map. It's basically a little pentagon around the starting point. This is the worst one. I probably shouldn't have started with this one. The fungal zone, the vault ones, we know approximately where they are just based on having explored them a bunch of times. There's another one in the east side of the pyramids underground. But I don't know where the final one is, or where the reminder of the location on this one actually is. I feel like it's not this high up. Because, like, we're approaching clouds level again here. And I think that's too high. Yeah. That's a pain in the butt, man. Alright, we're gonna have to probably give up on finding this one for now and come back later when we have an easier way to get around the sky. Because if we can just, like, machine gun fly ourselves around, then it's a lot faster to search a wider area in the air. If we're trying to do it by teleports and limited hovering capabilities, it's a lot more janky. Yeah. Alright, well, let's make our way back towards the mountain then, because that is at least a place where we know we can go get 2 of them. So we might as well start with the ones that we know where they are. Come on now. Just gonna go through the air in case we happen across it by complete random chance. I don't think it's likely, but it's not impossible, so we might as well try. We have to go back this way anyway. Yeah, I don't know. We went all the way into the snow without finding anything, so evidently that was not the way to do it. That's okay, though. We'll go back later, once we've had a little bit more success here with something giving us some information. Alright, all these guys are dead, so we don't have to worry about being swarmed by them anymore. It's time to go back into the mountain. If we make our way down here, we can kind of just brute force our way through the whole world. Now, I believe the first holy mountain is actually a fair bit to the west of the starting point, from some mining experiments I had done recently. I believe it's this one that leads us down into it. Oh, visible enemies. That's rude. Yeah, here it is. And we go back through. So this one's broken, so we have to worry about leaving it properly, but I'm just going to drill through the floor, because at this point, the gods can't really get any angrier at us, so we might as well make it easier for next time. Perfect. We're going west to the fungal zone. We still don't know for sure what happened to acid, but it looks like we made something into it. We see acid transformed there, not something else transformed. So that might be bad. Don't know what we transformed, but we made something worse. Well, there's more acid down here, so whatever it is, it must be fairly common. Which is, spooky. It's not lava. It's something, though. There's a lot of it. Ah! Toxic sludge. We turned toxic sludge to acid. Not my favorite transformation, but, toxic sludge was already bad for us, so at least we didn't make something become terrible that wasn't previously. Let's make our way into here. And see what's what. We got an alchemist in there. That's fine. At least the enemies aren't invisible anymore. Or if they are, that we've gone far enough away that those ones aren't the problem. We're gonna have to clear our way through this place because the fungal altar is almost always on the western edge, near the middle of the zone. There's some pheromone, which would be nice to take, but I'm gonna leave it behind. Well, it might actually be better than ambrosia for what we're trying to do with this run. Oh, I was trying to just put it down, but I threw it instead. Wrong way of dropping a potion. Ambrosia gives us more healing powers in the places we're actually going to go, so it's probably more useful to it. Or, Pheromone gives us more healing powers in the places we're actually going to go. Ambrosia would be great if we were trying to break the universe over our back, but we can always come back here and scoop up some of these puddles later if we so choose. Get out of here, little poison goops. What is this? That's saw blades. I don't need that. Oh, we got healing ghosts, too. Nice. That makes us extra survivable. Thanks, Ginger and Nihil, for your service as ghosts. Now all we have to do is actually find the altar we're looking for. It's gotta be in here somewhere. We haven't destroyed this place with any removed ground effects or anything this time. It's just a matter of where in here it actually is. And we got this as well. What world are we in? We're still in the main world. We're just trying to figure out what these fungal altars do. And please do not tell me if you know. Because the discovery is a big part of the fun. Problem is, I can't find it for some reason. I'm pretty sure some of these things don't spawn if you're not in the main world anymore from some of the other experiments I was doing, but we haven't left the main world, so everything should still be here. Oh, that's a mean friend to find. Polymorph wizard just waiting there to ruin our life. Yeah, I'm not seeing this pyramid here, which is weird. To be clear, the title of this Fungus World Tour is because we're taking fungus around the world, not because we're going on different worlds. Where is this thing? Are we gonna have this much trouble finding all of them? Come on! Where is it? I'm not seeing one, but I'm pretty sure it spawns in every time. Oof. Unless we actually personally blow it up, it's usually still here. That is one downside of our all-seeing eye. We can see through all the walls, but I can't tell where I haven't actually been, because everything is illuminated as though it was somewhere we've gone before. Everything is illuminated. Man, here I was thinking we'd done the hard part. We got a big wand, we had all the fungus we need, we got all these bits and pieces together. Should be easy. He said to himself, foolishly. This was it. It was here. That's why I couldn't find it. It got dissolved by acid. Okay. We found it. Now we just need to, Excuse me? You please do not put more acid sludge on me right where I'm standing, where I need to be. Jerk. So much for being a friend. Trying to murder us. Alright. Let's, on this tiny piece of ground, play with fungus. Alright, we're gonna need a little more than that. I guess that's not enough. Or we haven't waited long enough? The rules of the cosmos have shifted. feel like that didn't do anything different. Maybe because the pyramid's been destroyed. That's a pain. I don't know if we've done anything wrong, or because it being destroyed changes anything. We will have to go find another one and give it a try and see if that works. Let's just refill our fungus pouch before we go. Because we're gonna need a bunch more of this stuff if we're gonna make this thing happen. That is 100% full, but it's got some fungal soil. That's probably fine. This wand is starting to get a little scary because the upgrades on it are making it fire so fast. Alright, let's get out of here. Because we got downwards to go. Come back here, you. Alright. So, one thing we can do real quick is take a look at this wand, because we don't need this in here anymore. With negative 12 recharge time by default, we can kind of just... That's more like it. That's a lot of shooting with very little mana need. This thing is still insane, though, for mana capacity. Because as it stands right now, we're only using... like 11 mana a frame, and we have 407 mana recharge every 60 frames. So it's still gonna burn out if we hold it for a whole too long, but it goes pretty fast. Yeah, definitely have to watch out for deadly trail effects. Those are always spooky when you're with a rapid fire wand like this. We can beef up our bolts, but then we burn our mana too fast. So for now, I'm probably just gonna leave it like that. Again, add mana would let us start to put some more crazy stuff in there, but for now, we have what we have. So let's keep rolling. It does the trick, and it doesn't need quite as much support anymore, which is fun. Now, if we enrage the gods, we might see Scott spawn. I don't remember if he starts spawning in places you've already been when enraging happens. But, for now, we can just tunnel our way out of here. Get off me. This should be right above our previous tunnel, so we can just drop basically right in there. Yeah. Alright, still going down. We got it all the way back down to the vault here, so let's make ourselves another exit tunnel. In the water's not quite as good, because we're gonna have to make sure we're not suffocating while we're tunneling it, but otherwise it should be fine. I do like how the fish have made their way over here somehow. Alright. And we're out. The add damages are really doing a lot of work on this particular, Wow, that was all toxic goop, huh? Water is now worm blood. No? Something is now worm blood. Maybe oil? Looks like oil is now worm blood. We can find out in a second by attacking a robot. So many little bits and pieces in the way. Let's just dodge past those railguns. It must be oil. There's a dead robot down there and a whole bunch of worm blood. Alright, down again. We got places to be, and we're going to them. Back into the jungle. Since we don't actually need to be teleporting, we might as well just tunnel our way out of these spaces now. The practice is nice, but getting where we're going a little faster is also nice. That's a lot of worm blood, wow. Let's not blow ourselves up on that first. That looks like it should explode, it just isn't. Makes me nervous. Let's go this way. I was just gonna cut through there, but I don't trust that anymore. Alright. Give that guy a little blender while we're here. We could also go into the Lukey lair just for fun if we so choose, but we'll do that after we check our lovely mystery altar. See if it does anything. I might as well dig again. Alright, we're getting to the vault, though, which is where we need to be, so it's getting dangerous down here again, but at least we've got a little bit of firepower to help us out. Compared to where we were at before. Now, we have got a lot of acid in the world, so there's a fair chance our altar got annihilated again. But maybe we'll have been lucky and it won't have gotten fried this time. I'm not entirely sure exactly where it will be. But it should be down and to the right. Not very to the right, just a little bit to the right. So, since we are at the down now, yeah, they definitely bleed, ow. They definitely bleed worm blood. Who knew you could lubricate your robots with worm blood? It's a revolutionary new way of doing things. There it is! Nice and easy. Now we just need to make sure nothing blows it up, so let's go kill all these enemies away from it, just to make sure nothing goes wrong. Just to make sure nothing goes wrong, you know? Ow. Nothing like all of these enemies that are coming out of nowhere. Stop shooting over there. Come over here and die. I don't want any of you to bleed acid or anything important on this platform that I need. No, not in the portal. Getting shoved into the exit portal would be so annoying. Well, that one's broken, so we have to worry about that now. Come on. That guy's really annoying me right there. I do not want you shooting at the platform. Random nearby creature gets a random wand. I don't know if there's anyone around here that can hold a wand. He looks like he's suffocating in the floor. If an enemy nearby does have a wand, I need to kill them before we start messing with the altar, because if they get something that destroys ground, that would be terrible. But I don't see anyone around here. That guy doesn't look like he has a wand either. I'm gonna pick this up just to heal with it for a second. That's a pretty good wand, actually. It's not bad. It's nothing compared to the ones we're holding, but that one's been on the ground for a while, so... it's pretty impressive. Okay, fungus time, baby! Just clean our altar space here a little bit. Lovely. Dump the fungus. Alright. Scarf some up and see what happens. I think we only need to get like a minute and a half normally to trigger the... oh, hey, a book spawn! That's different. Notes on Grand Alchemy. Once finished... Wormblood transformed again. No! No! I was holding the... Once finished, it will sustain life. To this end, its creation asks for a substantial amount of life force. Let the egg engulf 100 of your foes and drink their blood. Okay. So now we know if we come here and eat fungus on the platform, it should give us a book that tells us something. This sounds like it is steps to do something else. So I assumed it was 180 seconds, Eisen. If that's not it, then let me know. We have to have an egg, maybe kill 100 enemies or drink 100 enemies worth of blood? But I don't know what else to do with this, and we can't check anymore. Fungus is now worm blood. It's so annoying. The 2 times we've tried to do this, fungus has turned into something in like 3 shifts. Alright, well, here's some more chainsaws for us. That can be helpful. I can't edit this wand here, so I'll have to abandon this hyper wand now if I want to take the chainsaws with us, but I think I do want some extra chainsaws just in case. So, I'll take it. We're not using this wand for anything anyway. Okay, well now we have to change plans because the thing we came for is now impossible. Instead, what else can we do? We could... I wonder... Hold on. I think maybe a reason why this is happening is because I have the pouch in my inventory both of the times we've done it. Maybe what I have to do in order to make this safer is throw fungus on the ground, drop the pouch out of my inventory while we're waiting. Because I think I can do that anytime, right? I just, like, drag it onto the floor. Yeah. Drag the pouch out of my inventory and then eat the fungus. Because I know if you have a potion bottle that you're looking at, it's more likely to affect that thing, that element, either as the transformer or the transformee. But maybe it's possible that by having the fungus in a pouch, it's increasing the likelihood that we erase it from existence. Because it seems weird that it's happened so consistently when we're trying to make this actually work. Like, it's too often to be completely coincidence. Either way, I have a new thing we're gonna go try and do, but we're gonna need to go swap one of our potions for it again. Probably the bag of gunk that is no longer useful. Just gonna throw that away and leave it on the ground, because it's gone. It's dead to us now. So, let's not get stuck on the floor. That's Flamuxium, we can ignore that. Oh, hello. What's in here? There's another wand over there too. We should check those while we're on our way past. More gold, fine. And a reduced recharge, but nothing else good. Well, while we're here, since we have the opportunity, let's jump into Lukey Lair. It's a dangerous place for us to be because we're not melee immune, but we do have a cutting wand, so we can kill the big things that are dangerous to us. At least I'm pretty sure this counts. We'll find out. We have 1,000 health. I can afford to take a little bit of damage in the process of doing something dumb. Alright, Sea of Random. Okay. Whiskey. Oh, that guy was like, oh, I hit the jackpot! And then immediately caught fire. Okay. So the Lukey Lair is a weird place, and it's got 2 things I wanted to go look around in, so... This makes it a pretty decent time to go explore it, since we have some fun bits to play with. But our original goal is impossible now. So these guys do a lot of contact damage, but we can just laser them to death with our cutting tool. The main thing that might be a problem for us to kill in here is actually the evil clouds. I don't know if we can do anything to them, but I might try and just kill them with the Paha Silma laser and see if that works. That is a couple of big mushrooms. The big mushrooms are scary. If they're alive, they just fill the air with spores. Thankfully, they're dead now. The Lukey lair is also normally dark, which makes coming in here a lot more stressful. So the thing I want to go for in the Lukey lair that I don't know definitely exists... Get off of me. Can I fry you with a laser? Yes. I can fry you with a eyeball laser. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does hurt him. Unfortunately, it hurts me quite a lot, too. Ow. Oh, you can just use the cutting tool on them, though, so this actually works way faster. Fair enough. At least we know we can kill the angry clouds. That's always important. The big angry spiders are always spooky. The giant rotating mouths on them are very good. Design-wise, as just being like a horror element. And there's so many of them here. They're immune to most types of damage, so if you don't have a cutting weapon, you basically can't fight them. Oh, there's a moon down there. Gotta get away from that before it annihilates our frame rate. Get off of me. We are taking a fair bit of damage from those clouds, though. Okay. There's another one, so we have another chance of getting something fun. The game is really struggling with all these falling particles. No, well, I might as well grab it for a quick second here, because... Oh, that's a really slow recharge time. I'm not going to try and heal anymore on that one. Oh, great, we have a fire trail now, too. That sucks. Gotta be a little careful with how I fire things, otherwise I'm going to immediately obliterate my own health. It's not so bad on the chainsaw wand, but it is quite bad on the other one. Yeah, I heard we like particles, seriously. Thankfully, if we fire this wand inside the wall, the particles don't spawn unless there's actually enough room. But, yeah. What's in this wand? Quadruple shot, piercing, and some big fire bolts. The real fire trail occurs inside your CPU. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. Alright, fire trail's done, so I can shoot normally again. We're gonna just fight our way through this happy little spider house. The spiders might be scary, but, like, we did enter their lair. Nothing made us come here. We are the bad guy in this scenario. So we found the western wall. Look at this, though. There's something over there. I don't know what, but there's something over there. We can try and tunnel through the extremely dense rock. We can probably... I don't know what that thing even does. We can probably get through it at this point. But I don't... Can we? Oh yeah, we can toast our way through extremely dense rock. If we just want to go investigate what that thing is, we have an option. That's the wrong... Whoa. I don't know what happened just there, but it made my teleport go wild. Please die. We don't like these things. Those are bad things. Get off of me. There's a wizard's den here? Hold on. Why is there a wizard's den here? And this is the top. What was down below there? It's like a Lukey lair mixed with a wizard's den, though. All the terrain in here is the, like, goopy one from over there. Strange. Alright, let's take a little look-see in here. We got a wand. We got some dead wizards. Oh, there are Lukies in here still. Cool, well that works great for me, I guess. Don't need the fireball. Oh, temporary immortality, alright. Now, we do still take the heartbreak effect, so I gotta be careful now, because anything that does hurt us, hurts us twice as hard. If I just tunnel down here... There's a little circular hole there, that's weird. There was another one down here. Oh, these are places that these guys have spawned in the walls. Okay, that's not so weird. Yeah, new wands heal. We're gonna go use the wands in a second. We're just, being careful with our surroundings for a second here first. Before we mess with anything else in a place like this that's pretty hostile. Want to make sure nothing surprises us while we're messing around with wands that are maybe suboptimal. Alright. Especially because this one spreads really widely. Alright, that's probably all the significant health we're going to get out of this one, so rather than waiting around, we're going to keep rolling. No idea what is in this place, or what horrors we're going to encounter when it connects to somewhere else. Poor little master of vulnerability. He's normally so powerful. He turns off all of your perks and immunities. But that would assume that we have any perks and immunities, which we don't. We're vulnerable to everything already. In fact, our perks only make us more vulnerable. Because we've got projectile duplication, so the only effect that our perks have on our survival is making it worse. This is a scary place to be fighting these lightning guys, though, because if they hit us, we're falling in lava below us, which would just kill us. What is this? Dropping bolts, recharge. No, we don't need any of that. Shred our way through here. There are a lot of superimposed wizards there, and one of them is a polymorpher. Thanks, bud, for just cooking yourself in the lava there. We love that. For us. Man, fire hurts so bad now. Ouch. There we go. An ice area? Go away, bud. I don't want to deal with you right now. Go away. I'm gonna have to find his source crystal. Okay, there it is. That's actually really easy. Ouch! I forgot they exploded that much. I did not think they did that. Whoa! What is this? That's the blue! That's the angry blue! Okay. I can't... I can't attack him and have the eye out at the same time. I'm glad that worked, because... Ow. I guess he becomes visible when you have the eye on him. I don't think I've ever seen that thing. I mean, well, that's not true. We saw it just earlier. But, not ever seen the real one. So we're gonna have invisible, like, ghost versions of enemies showing up until we find an eyeball stone They like to spawn in some of these dangerous areas, and they make fake versions of enemies that you can't kill, but who can kill you until you kill the source stone. And I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know where it is. So I think what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna go to the bottom. Ooh, that's a big ghost worm. There's one. Ow, my bones! Please let me get up. Okay, he's dead. Oh. Thanks, Swapper. This is actually helpful. I wanted to kill this. See, that one didn't make a huge explosion of ice. I don't know why the other one did. Hurt a lot, but I don't know what it's for. Alright. There's another eyeball stone around here somewhere. There it is. Hello! Goodbye. Incidentally, once they're spawned, they stay around until their timed existence ends. So, killing them just makes them stop making more. It doesn't actually protect you from the ones that are already here. Wow, this place is weird. It's like the opposite. It's the same idea as the one under the desert, except it must be under the ice area instead. These weird shaped patterns and things. Until you get back into another little chunk of dungeon again. Okay, well we know there's another eye stone around, because there's 2 little eye ghosts that have spawned. I'm also frozen, which is very scary. There's the eye source. I just can't get to it because everything in here sucks. There's a worm again. Everything in here sucks. Woo! Treasure rain doesn't suck. That's a nice little bonus. We are getting low on health though, so I gotta be careful. That's a lot of explosions. There's a ghost spawner over there. We're gonna ignore it and just try and move on. We do not want to have to try and fight all of... There's an angry blue. There's an angry blue chasing us. I think I just saw another one too. And a lot of lightning. And some more angry blues. Okay, let's keep moving. Kill this guy. Ow. So we get a second to stop and deal with the stuff that's chasing us. Without having more invisible enemies spawning that we can't deal with. I do not know what all these things chasing me are, but we're taking contact damage from 2 of these skull fellas. Throw that down. Okay. I guess it's the chainsaw that's hurting them, because the beams don't seem to be doing anything. I want to kill that one before I move on, because he's obviously on to us, but maybe he can't move through walls. Let's just try and ignore him. Oh, there's one. Hello. Oh, there's a ghost thing around here. We can't stop here. Get over the tiny lip! When you get stuck on a tiny piece of terrain like that, it's very stressful. Ow! My bones! Let's get out of here. They do seem to be a mist instead of a ghost. Yeah, they definitely have mist elements to them. They turn into an angry skull, though, when you have the ability to see things as they really are, or whatever. See beyond the veil. But I don't know if that means anything. Well, on the plus side, this digging wand turned out to be real good. Once we got it juiced up like this, it's very expensive for a digging wand. This wand could be doing some incredible things for us. But it is at least doing its job as a digging wand quite well. I am gonna die before we get to the bottom of this place. We're taking a lot of damage here. And everything's scary. Please stop being so scary. Oh, healing ghosts. That'll help make up for the fact that everything is scary. There's still angry blue friends chasing us. There's still all... Oh, that's a big, big lightning baddie. We do not like him. I don't know if I killed him or not yet. Those are both invisible, so I can't actually attack them. We did kill the big lightning friend. That or he wasn't real to begin with. Man, this is tough. We have healing ghosts, but we can't stop moving to take advantage of them. Because look, there's 3 of these guys here, and they're still surrounded by fake enemies. Okay, we're just gonna keep rolling until we can hopefully get down to one of those. Don't go towards him. Ouch. Nope, we do not go that way, game. 2 more Ukos over here. If we can avoid the big super Uko, we should be okay. Because those guys hurt. Whoa! Or broom. What is this? Summon decoy. No, I can't pick it up! Our inventory's full. Ah! Jeez, they home in on you! I didn't know they homed! We found the summon decoy spell, but I can't pick it up. Okay. What does this say? In this way, then, nature generates, by means of this sulfur, the different kinds of metals in the veins of the earth, according to the diversity of degrees and alterations. I don't know what that means. I just want this, but I can't empty anything out of our inventory. Well, hopefully finding the orb is enough to unlock it for us. Up we go! How wide is this place? We just go straight to the wall from here. Because it doesn't go any deeper than this. We know we found the bottom. Okay, it doesn't go that much wider. Trip? That's what we were trying to do. That's what we were here for. Alright. Oh, hold on. It goes more to the west over here. There's a lot of ghosts around here, and a lot of acid, and a lot of bad things. Unsurprising, given that there's at least 2 ghost eyes in this area. There we go. It's 2 less at least. One of those... Ow! One of those green gems. Don't remember exactly what they do, but we don't like them. Lots of ghosts around. Okay, that's a ghost. Can't fight him. That's a ghost. Can't fight him. There must be more of these ghost stones around the place. Ah! Okay, that's another source of pain gone. Why is this like little... Ooh. Why is this little, like, corner here? That's weird, too. Alright, let's fight our way back up. There's another little ledge. There's more ghost stones. I don't like you, ghost stones. Ghost stones are one of the nastiest things in the tower, in my opinion, because they just make it so much more dangerous to explore in there. And this area is full of them. We are taking so much damage from this fire. Whoa! Hello. Hello, ghost worm. I don't want to deal with you. Please despawn on your own so I can go try and find your summoning eye. I don't know where it is, but I want to find it and eliminate it. Are you below me? There you are. More ghosts. You kill one ghost spawner and more ghosts come out of nowhere. Hold on, I'm in a tunnel. When did I end up in a tunnel? We're going somewhere. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I forgot I can't edit my wands. Never mind, we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, there's another orb room over there. You put two orb rooms side by side like that, I don't trust them anymore. Something tells me there's something bad in here. Oh, wants to get better again. Amazing. Yeah, something tells me there's something bad in here. There's another ghost. Is there a ghost spawner around here that I can take out? I don't want to leave it in here if there is. No, I don't see one. Alright, I guess we go in. Oh, oh, that's weird. No, I don't like that. Are these? Ah! Whoa! They did a lot. Whoa! Okay. Please leave me alone. I need to get into a place with a floor. Okay. Oh, there's a ghost spawner in here too. Kill that first. Kill these second. Ooh, they're all coming. Oh, jeez. I don't like that. There's so many of these guys. Presumably they're gonna be invincible until we make them visible again. Okay, that's dead. Can I hurt them now? Yes? Yes. Can't hurt the boss, though. Does the laser hurt the boss? Ow. So far, no. I don't love that for us. If the laser doesn't work, what other options do we have? I forget, is there anything in this? No. I just haven't fired it yet. This doesn't work. Oh, it does work! It does work, it's just very scary. We have to get too close. No! What? Oh, I can. Those are huge! Whoa! He spawns enormous plasma beams out of him. When did they show up? I guess as soon as we hit him? Those are huge plasma beams. Well, that's a cool new thing we've encountered. Wild. Cool. Well, I guess one day we're gonna have to come back and kill this guy, but... Okay. Progress. What's our new things? Oh yeah, it's his little minions, and the blue heads that we, the blue angry blue mists that we learned how to kill. And I guess I cast this on a wand at some point too. Wild. I was not expecting that. Well, we never cast the deer. Since we couldn't cast it, it doesn't show up in the unlock list. It might be unlocked. Now that we've picked up that orb, it might be in our list of available spells to get in future. Because I know these Greek letter spells, which I've been trying to get in a run so I can show you how cool they are. I only actually fired like 3 of them but all of them were unlocked. So it's entirely possible that we've unlocked the Deer Koi spell, but it won't show up in here until we actually cast it. Oh, alright, well, that was some shenanigans, friends. Look at it again, though. The beam does get smaller again over time. It looks like it gets bigger based on the number of times you hit him, or the amount of damage you do, maybe? That is crazy, though. I guess that is like an anti-rapid-fire wand strategy, though. Because if every time you hit him, it makes these beams bigger. Using a big spam weapon is just going to immediately get you toasted when the entire arena turns into plasma beam. What a cool and also horrible thing. Alright, folks, well, that's going to be the end of the run for today. I'm glad you were able to jump in and join me. I had fun with this. I'm glad our first streamed run turned out to be something fun. That is always a good time. And this is why my total wins are so low, because we have runs like this one, where we go beat the boss and then go wander the world and die to something else insane. So, not great for my stats, but very fun for finding weird stuff. Have yourselves a great evening, folks, and I'll probably be back to stream something tomorrow. So, until then, bye-bye.